my god. Last session.
It was a doozy.
What happened last session?
You guys actually didn't do too bad, honestly. Could have gone better.
I think it went pretty dang well, if I do say so myself.
Says the guy who lit the building on fire.
We killed 2 birds with 1 stone.
You could have killed the
I
other
count
bird
that
later.
We could have killed 3 birds.
With one of the hundreds of stones that we had.
Did you want
We
to
need
kill...
to be efficient with our stones here.
Time out, Kilvin. Did you want to kill Strahd last session?
No, I wanted to get the bones before Strahd got there.
Lol. Anyways, continue, Snow.
I mean, probably don't need much of a recap, but yeah.
Yeah.
You guys went to, after figuring out from Milovage, after Ren threatened his kid sisters,
That happened.
that he had given the bones to the coffin maker, Henrik van der Voort. You all had headed there after Tux got some sleep. You got him back up from the Blue Water Inn, where curiously also you noticed that Rictavio had left early in the following. You went to the coffin shop. You suggested to Henrik that he better go upstairs and get those goddamn bones.
True.
You all followed him upstairs as he went, and as soon as he grabbed the sack, he was torn apart by the one vampire spawn that was in a crate by it, as 5 more, for a total of 6 vampire spawn, burst out of these crates, and you all found yourselves in some dire fucking straits.
Do you think we'll get some answers as to why he had unknowingly 6 vampire spawn in his shop? How he managed to overlook that one?
I mean,
Oh.
He knew.
You told him to go get the bones.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he told us to wait here. I don't know why he said that.
Imagine if we would have waited there, and as opposed to a coffin maker, just a bunch of vampires ran out.
Yeah.
That would have been some funny shit.
Half the town would have
Writes it
died.
down.
Well, you've probably been like, that's bullshit. I suggested. It should have worked.
But I suggested.
You guys used the magic circle that you had been anonymously given to you. Pretty effectively, if I do say so.
Thank you.
Trapped a
I
decent
say
amount of
so.
them. With a clutch turn undead, Tux managed to live.
Yep.
Raidriar
true.
got very close to dying at multiple points.
A couple times. Which
And then
time
Raidriar said, "Cleric, heal me," and the cleric went, "I didn't prepare any healing spells." And Raidriar went, "You what, mate?"
I'm sorry, cleric. What did you say, cleric? I couldn't hear you, cleric.
You did manage to kill one of the vampire spawns though with your bare hand. Well, not with your bare hands, but with weapons. You waited
With our bare weapons.
an hour or 2 while the building burned down to retrieve the bones. Meanwhile, you noticed that Strahd came in on a fucking flying jet horse, streaking through the sky straight towards the church. Retrieved the bones from the wreckage and bolted to the church. But Strahd was already there with Father Lucian dead on the ground, waiting for you all, where he kindly decided to make a deal with you all to get the bones for the hag. One of the hags.
Then he practically killed Raidriar again.
Yeah, because he kind of, touched Irene.
Close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
He touched Irina in front of him, and he got pretty upsetty spaghetti at that. So
As one does.
he snaps fingers, and Raidriar almost died. So yeah. Strahd brought the night hag to you. You guys actually fairly quickly finished off.
Thanks, Kilvin.
You're
Oh,
welcome.
shit.
Saving your souls.
Little shit.
Saving my soul?
Your soul
Unbelievable.
could have rotted in hell, but
Pretty sure we're
Church,
already
for God's sakes.
That was taken care of, and then Irina's like, "Fuck this shit, I'm out," and locked herself in her room.
Yeah, I wonder why.
there. What could she possibly be mad about?
And you all decided that holy fuck, we need to sleep.
Well, okay. I'm sorry. I kind of thought the consensus was Ben was gonna sleep, and then we'll
you
join
guys were
Ren
all
after.
you guys were all taking a long rest for the first, and then you guys were gonna. Then Ren was gonna sleep twice, basically, and you guys were gonna get up in the night.
Okay.
Yeah, the first long rest.
You guys, it was about at 4 o'clock was when you guys finished all the shit, and Raidriar definitely needed a long rest.
Can we retroactively take a short rest?
Raidriar
Why?
really.
Okay.
Raidriar was almost dead. I want my spells back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so Raidriar had minus 26 max HP, and he doesn't get that back until a long rest.
I was just wondering if we're just gonna like stay up through the night up until the next night, like if that's just the plan.
Probably.
Stay up for.
I mean,
Okay.
well,
No,
staying up
not,
late.
no, not a whole day. So the first long rest was from 4 p.m. to midnight. The second long rest that I was planning on taking is from midnight to 8 a.m.
Okay, but we're staying up from midnight until tomorrow night. The rest of us are. Okay.
That's reasonable.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's
A little
that's not
long,
too
but
bad.
not like insane.
Okay. Sounds like a
I
plan.
think. I mean, unless we need to take an exhaustion by the end of the day, but I guess we can go to bed early.
Right. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, you'll just get it. Yeah. Anyways, so coming up, we have the festival. Should be interesting. But Tux,
Yes.
I'm gonna have to ask you. So you put an alarm spell in front of the door, correct?
In front of my door. Yeah.
Just your door?
Yeah.
You didn't put
Selfish.
it in front of the church door?
I didn't think about it.
Okay, good to know.
Shit. I mean, I put one on the church door. No, it's fine.
So, you guys get through your first long rest, no problems.
Okay.
Ren, Raidriar, Tux, you're all still asleep. It's not, you guys haven't woken up quite yet, but towards midnight, because luckily Kilvin took the observant feat, so he has a high enough passive perception. Actually, no, this wakes you all up. So,
Okay.
in the middle of the night, as you're all sleeping, all of a sudden, whoosh, you hear the church doors fly open,
Okay.
and you all start hearing footsteps, lots and lots of footsteps as you wake up and as you're
Oh
groggy.
boy.
Fucking hell. I just want to sleep,
And
damn it.
Kilvin, yeah, this definitely wakes you up, Ren. You turn around and they're standing in front of a row of looks to be 10 guards.
Okay.
A man, close shaven, short hair, with a long, red, muscles bulging, claws at the end of it, demon arm on his right arm.
All right, Kilvin, no pressure, but if you were ever to turn into a one-man army, now is the time.
And as you see the guards kind of filter in here into the chapel.
Can I step toward the altar? Like right
Okay.
here?
He says, "Don't move."
Okay.
All of you, and he yells this out, in here are being taken in under the suspicion for the crimes of arson, murder, and aiding and abetting the devil himself.
My door is open right now.
No, it's still closed. All of you involved, get out here now.
How tall is the ceiling in my room?
It's
Sure.
pretty low.
Damn it. All right. Here we go.
I'm gonna cast invisibility,
Can't make it through the
and
door.
then I'm gonna crawl on top of this
Oh, you
bookshelf.
can't? Okay.
So I'm sitting at the top of this shelf up here,
Oh, suppose
invisible.
So are you guys going out?
I haven't
Yeah.
left.
If the ceiling doesn't have a good hiding spot, then yeah.
As you two are approaching, Izek looks at you, Kilvin, and goes, "Where's the fourth?"
I just step slowly towards him, my hands up, just calmly, and say, "He went into town."
Make a deception check.
Okay. Great.
And this is happening as Ren and Raidriar are approaching.
Way to put party above society.
Wow, you got an 18. That's wow. Good work.
Oh wait, you're neutral. Never mind.
Very well. I'll send some guards after him later. As Ren, as you approach this guy, he looks at you, and you see his eyes go super wide. Like,
Wait. So does he recognize me even though I have blonde hair and an eye patch or whatever tucks into me?
at this point, the disguise. I mean, you've had this thing on since this is like the second day you have it on because you put it on the first day you were in town.
Oh yeah, that's true. All right, I probably would have taken it off.
Yeah. His eyes go.
I would hope you removed your eye patch while you were fighting zombie vampires, but
his eyes go super wide, and he looks right at you, and you see he kind of like stumbles back a little bit. He looks around, and he goes, "Out, out, all of you!" And he looks at the guards, and the guards go, "Sir?" And he goes, "Out! I said out now!" And they're like, "Oh, okay." And the guards all filter out.
Is this object here in the middle? That's an altar.
Yeah, so
It's
he's
tall,
like kind of standing on like the raised portion, and you see as his eyes are wide, you can see he starts to actually cry.
I take the doll out of my pocket and I go, "Hi there, buddy."
And he steps down, and you see the tears start to come down. He goes, I knew I wasn't crazy." And he walks right up to you, Ren, and he gives you the biggest bear hug you've ever gotten, lifts you up off the ground, and goes, "I can't believe I found you, brother."
now kiss.
I look at him very quizzically and go, "I'm an orphan." What?
Exactly. I knew I wasn't crazy. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this day has come.
Wow. It's a lot to take in quickly. How do you know that I'm your brother?
Yes, I'm sure you... Oh my gosh. You see, he's kind of wiping away the tears. Back when I was a boy, you were just a baby. Oh my gosh. You see, he kind of looks at his arm. Our parents, I was getting a hard time. The other children bullied a lot, and they were afraid something might, happen to you, a mutation or something. And they had heard the village of Kresk was peaceful and quiet, so they took us and tried to head there. But on the way there, we were set upon by wolves. Father told me to run with Mom, and she was carrying you. And we ran through the forest, but then I lost you and Mom.
Damn.
I ran. And I thought the worst.
Understandable.
Eventually Vargas, the current Baron, found me and took me in. It was it wasn't for a few years when the dreams started.
Dreams?
Just short at first. Visions. I thought they were just dreams, and I would be watching someone just go about their lives. A young boy surviving in some city.
Yeah, that sounds familiar. I did indeed survive.
The apprentice of a butcher.
At this point, Ren's face kind of just drops, like his jaw just drops to the ground.
And so I didn't know what to do, and dreams were driving me crazy, so I started commissioning the dolls. And And I should have been there. I'm sorry for what happened.
Ren sits down, kind of lets out a really big sigh and is like, "Holy fuck!"
Is my door open? Did they check this room?
No,
Okay.
you're
Nice.
still sitting there. It's like, you're not hearing any of this.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I wave my hand at what's his name?
Oh, but I can't believe. And he gives you another hug. Finally, I knew I wasn't crazy. I knew it was you.
I kind of hug him back. I was like, "Holy shit, that was pretty convincing." I don't feel like he could have been lying about that.
You see, he goes, "Oh, shit. Oh, shit."
And I kind of scratch my head and I go, "Well, bro, we're in kind of a pickle here."
What happened today?
Well, here's what I do know. The bones from this church were protecting it from Strahd, from the devil, and they got stolen. And so we were actually looking for them at the request of Father Lucian, and we tracked them to the coffin maker's shop, where we actually found a bunch of vampires that had them. Kid you not. And
Well, they didn't have them. The
vampires deadass had the bones. And the coffin maker the coffin maker went to go get them for us. And he seemed to not know that they were there, but they absolutely murdered him. And then in the fight, the 6 vampires were trying to leave. They said the feast was beginning, and we assumed that meant they were about to either eat us or eat somebody else.
Or eat the bones.
Or they were about to eat something. And we were like, we should not let them leave here because vampires are bad. And in the fight, the building burned down.
My lord.
Yeah.
That was actually entirely truthful. Wow.
What about? There's been lots of reports that you all brought something to Strahd.
Well, inadvertently, we brought the bones here to the church, and Strahd was already here. And he said, "How about we trade for the bones in a way where..." Actually, no, he just straight up said, "If you don't trade for them, I will kill you and take them myself."
Also, you guys notice that Izek is like, he's not even doubting Ren for a second, like not even questioning, like.
Yeah.
He's just completely enamored by Ren.
And Ren is off balance enough that he didn't even think to lie about it. Yeah. So Ren continues like what Kilvin or what Raidriar was saying is true. We came here and Strahd almost killed us again, and he ended up taking the bones from us before we could put them back in there.
Got close with me. Got pretty close to killing me.
Yeah.
But I lived, bitch.
The Baron knows that with the recent sighting that things are kind of not in a good place for him. He sent me here. He was hoping that his plan was tomorrow at the festival he'd give you all a public trial and, well, execution. Basically, he wanted to pin all the blame on you, to try to put it at rest. You were honestly the perfect scapegoats, not gonna lie, with everything that people have done.
I look at the group around me and kind of put a hand on Isaac's shoulder and go, well, we're not the ones that the Baron should be worried about tomorrow.
What is something happening tomorrow? Oh boy.
And I go, I'm not quite comfortable telling you everything that we've been up to
Don't
yet.
worry. Whatever you're into, I'm here to support you. Family first.
Thanks, bro. All right, I give another pat on the shoulder, not having a reason to doubt him, and also having just met him, also being very, very flustered.
If you guys have plans for tomorrow, the Baron will know something's up if I don't bring you into the jail at least. And he thinks from when I could. The festival's not until midday tomorrow, and I know the Baron will be out. Prepared.
Oh my god, it's not till midday tomorrow? If you take me to the Baron, will he let me sleep?
Well, if I take you to the jail, you'll probably be good there.
Oh my god. I turn to the group and I go, guys,
Listen,
we might need to go with him.
This is the first time a rogue is voluntarily going into prison.
we might need to
I'll
go
take
with
you
them.
guys. I'll take you guys to jail to avoid arousing any suspicion.
I look back at Isaac and I go, if you can get us a meeting with the Baron before our trial, we can absolutely convince him otherwise.
Can I say that I've been listening against the door for the last 5 minutes or no?
Make a perception check.
All right, cool.
You can't tell what they've been talking about, but it's clear that it's like a cordial conversation. Cordial. It's not like there's aggressiveness.
Okay. How difficult would it be to place a minor illusion on the other side of this door?
Does the spell say a spot you can see?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Look.
Since I don't
Within
take
the range of
notes,
30
well,
feet, it doesn't say I have to see
Okay.
it.
Yep. So then you could put it on the other side of the door.
I mean, like, I don't need to know much to just say, in Kilvin's voice, around the area where I think Kilvin is, it's too bad that our rock gnome died in the battle.
I mean, I was gonna try to beg for your movement. I already said you're alive.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
said.
but he doesn't know. Tux doesn't know that you said that.
That's true.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
I look over it.
What? I'm sorry. Did he actually die?
I look
Let's
at
get out here.
I'll take you all to the jail. Of course. I mean, I'm gonna have to take some of your weapons off you. I mean,
Before you do that, though, would you agree that with the devil himself entering this place simply on a whim, and the fact that the Baron wants to scapegoat us, clearly have no involvement with the devil, that there's a good case for a change in leadership here?
I honestly, now that I have my brother back, I could care less what happens to the leadership or the Baron.
What was the name of the person, to the DM, what was the name of the person who wanted us to overthrow?
The Watchers.
Watchers. Fiona watched her.
Sure. Okay. When we get thrown in, can you send Fiona Watcher to see us, or at least tell her what's going on?
The Watchers? Oh shit.
Fiona specifically.
I don't know. The Baron's very wary of her, and if he finds out that she had a meeting with you all in the jail,
What would it take for him not to find out?
I don't know. I can try to distract him. I was thinking more or less during.
Could you relay a correspondence between us?
I could try while you guys are in jail, but I was thinking maybe, and it's up to you guys if you want to go with this, but during the festival, the Baron would probably ask me to come get you from the jail. I could bring you with me, and
He'd be present at this execution.
well, I
yeah, just
plan
like
on
the
doing
captain
it
of
at
the
the
guard.
town square in front of everyone.
Would
Yeah.
he be the one doing it?
Well, the Festival of the Blazing Sun, they're basically what they're going to do is light off a big pyre
See.
a blazing sun, and he was planning on tying you all to it.
Oh, that's charming. What a charming guy the Baron is.
So
Well, in that case, can you definitely go get in contact with Fiona, because
I
she
could
has
probably-
a good plan.
I probably could get a letter to her, yes.
Okay.
Do you want to write it out real quick? I can do that immediately after I bring you guys.
I suppose we can.
I have paper.
Okay.
Okay,
But
I missed
I-
a couple sentences because I was talking to somebody else.
I
So
I can bring you all from the jail, but I'll keep your bindings loose. And whenever you guys need to do what you'll do, I'll have your weapons stashed around the square.
Could do that.
Whatever happens, happens. But like I said, Ren,
I'm thinking.
or you,
So okay, I turned to Isaac and I'm like, did you know that the Baron actually has a cobbler tied up in his house that he's been torturing for a while in a room not too far from yours,
Okay.
actually?
kind of sighs and goes, "Yes, I unfortunately was the one who arrested him."
Yeah, there's some interest in that fella. That
I
he
do my
might be
best to
useful.
try to carry out any punishment swift and as painless as possible, but sometimes the Baron gets a little zealous.
I look at him and I go,
It's a
yeah,
lot easier for everyone to be afraid of you, so you don't have to use force than to. You
yeah,
know what I mean? And he kind of brings his arm up.
yeah.
Do you think you can let him out?
I'm glad
before
to
the
see
festival?
that you haven't had any malformities.
Not that I know of.
Yeah, if you don't mind me asking, what's that about?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You a Pact of the Fiend Warlock or something here?
From what I understand, from what the small things I remember as a boy, is our family line is long connected to some name that was into some cult shit. I think Durst.
Oh shit.
Oh, okay.
That's all I know. Don't know who they are, but apparently we're distantly related to them, and they were into some bad shit.
We have a lot to talk
Don't
about,
keep
don't we? All right. I turn to the group and I go, all right, fellas, it sounds like we have a little bit of planning to do. Do we go to the jail with Izek, or do we try to get the cobbler out before then, or do we try to make it straight over to the Watchers and try to seek shelter there away from the bear?
I can get the cobbler. Do you want to get him to the festival?
Yeah, but say, can you just have him escape? Like, have Izek help him escape before the festival?
I can do that. That's no problem.
Yeah, if you can let the cobbler escape without the Baron knowing, I'm sorry, can we out of game for a second? I wasn't listening on my headphones for a couple seconds. Did you guys tell him about the Watcher's plan?
Mm-hmm. We told him that she's an ally and she can help us during the festival. But
okay, cool beans. I just didn't want to say anything if it hadn't been said yet. Okay, so if we're comfortable with that, which I'm also comfortable doing that, we can tell Izek that if you can get the cobbler out, we believe that the townsfolk would love to hear about how the Baron has been treating him.
I think that's a good idea.
Okay,
but
and it sounds like
Ren, what we're happening is the best for your safety, correct? Because that's the only plan I'm willing to go with.
As far as I know, yes. It sounds like in order to not get burned at the stake, we need to try and get the cobbler to come to the party tomorrow, and we need to not arouse suspicion until everyone has gathered together and until we can figure out what's going to happen next.
And Izek is very well. I understand. He puts his arm on your shoulder and gives a big smile, and again gives you another big bear hug and says, "I'm sorry, just can't believe I never thought I'd see you again."
I never knew you existed, so this is also exciting for me. I say in a very calm tone, indicating that I have retreated very, very far into my emotional shell in order to cope with this.
Okay, let's write that letter.
Yep.
So, what do you guys want to write to Watcher?
Well, essentially, we'll start off by saying the events that happened recently with the bones in the place.
We didn't do it.
Izek is an ally, and we're going to be in jail. If you can get to us without arousing suspicion, great. Isaac's plan is that he's going to keep our binds loose, stash weapons, and then before the execution, we're going to break out and fight. Hopefully try and start your plan before that happens. Because her plan was just to expose him right there.
Yeah.
So,
Izek, do you think you can get the guards on our side?
Say it again.
Izek, do you think you can get the guards on your side? Or are they loyal to the Baron?
I think the guards are more loyal to me than the Baron. I take care of them, I pay them. Baron
I feel like
much other than ordering.
I feel like that should go straight into the letter.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Say that the guard. Say that. Tell the Watcher woman that we're about to be on trial for the events of yesterday. They were not our fault. We have secured the support of the guard for you. If your plan is still on.
Bigger army diplomacy.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Cool.
So,
Very
does
well.
Isaac know Tux is here? I think not.
Yeah, Tux came out.
No, nope.
I'm pretty sure you yelled that.
I
Hey,
yelled
Tux,
in
get out
Kilvin's
here.
voice.
No, I thought Kilvin yelled, "Hey, Tux, get out here."
Raidriar said, Tux, get out here.
Oh yeah, Raidriar said, "Tux, get out here."
What did
One of
Isaac
us
think
did.
of that?
And he doesn't. It basic. Yeah.
We're
Isaac
very
is too
emotional.
emotional. All right, cool. I'll capitalize on that and not make a move.
Okay.
I mean, he's completely. I mean, you don't even have to make an insight check for this. Like, he's completely enamored by Ren.
I'm pretty
So,
attracted.
as far as the guards are aware, though, Tux they think is in town. That's what I said
Yeah,
originally.
somewhere.
So let's just leave him out of here and let him do his thing.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of any clever last-ditch things that would be useful in a cell. How big is a thieves' tools kit?
It's a decent size, but I mean,
Can
Are
I
you guys-
take the lock-picking implements out of it and like put them in my waistband?
I'd say so. Yeah.
I didn't think you were gonna say waistband.
Where else would I put
Butt. In your butt.
In your butt.
Your butt.
into my body
The
cavity?
natural pocket. Yep.
Anyways,
If you put a holy water up there, does it come out normal?
Oh my
until
god.
until I explain to the guards what's happening, I'm gonna make it seem like I'm actually arresting you guys.
That sounds safe.
I'll have a meeting tomorrow with the whole guard.
That sounds
Inform them
safe.
what's going
Oh,
on.
yeah, just so we're aware. Kelvin's not super trustworthy. He's trusting Ren's trust in this guy, but he does not directly trust Isaac.
Yeah, that seems reasonable.
I don't trust Isaac, but I also haven't heard this conversation, so
Well, it's also the demon arm thing. Not a big fan.
You see, he reaches back and pulls out 3 sets of manacles, and he's like, "Apologize for this, I really do."
I go, no prob, bro. We've got a lot to catch up on.
He puts your arms in it, Ren. Raidriar, he walks over to you.
Okay.
And you guys gave him the letter, right?
Yep.
We gave him the letter to give to the Watcher Lady.
Okay. And then, Kilvin, he walks over to you with the cuffs.
Puts his hands out, just kind of grimacing.
Just clicks them on. He says, "I'm sorry. I promise it's only temporary." Anyways, let's go. So, let me set this up here. But he escorts you all out.
On the way out, I just say, don't burn the place down while we're gone.
Yep.
Well, Irina's still here technically too.
Oh crap! Yeah.
Oh yeah. Probably tell Isaac that, like, hey, we arrived here in town.
Just in
with
case
a
you guys
girl.
were thinking about trying to fight, you see this row of guards with their spears ready and out, and he's like, don't worry, have them under control. We're heading to the prison. The other one is in town. We'll worry about him later. We need to have a full guard meeting soon. Get everyone together." And he goes, "Very well, Isaac." You guys recognize one of the guards here is the one that you had talked to that one day, and he looks puzzled. And okay, so now I'll say Isaac is currently walking you guys to the jail. Tux, what are you doing?
I've heard the church door close.
Yeah, and you hear all the boots march off.
All right, I slowly open this door, but I still walk out invisible.
Okay.
I
have the tokens here because I don't want to delete them. They're
Okay.
not here though, so just
Okay.
treat them.
Can I check on Irina?
I'm gonna knock on the door.
Yeah.
No answer.
We got to figure out this common token vision soon.
I don't think there. I might have to look into it, but I don't know if that's a feature.
Oh,
that,
really?
that would be really nice if it was, just because I normally go off on my own and there are no tokens. I'm just staring at an empty room. But anyway, can I force open the door? I say, Irina, we've got a problem, and I try to force open the door.
Make a strength check.
This will be good.
You're just shaking the door. It's locked.
Still no response. Can I hear anything in the room?
No.
Okay.
She's dead.
Can I
Call.
try to knife open the lock?
Knife open the lock. Okay.
Like, is this a deadbolt or?
It's
a
like
regular.
like
Okay.
Ooh. Now that I say that out loud, she might actually be dead.
Can I try to pick the lock with the dagger?
you need these tools to pick locks.
Okay.
You do. Are you? As you're kind of messing with the door, you hear, "Go away."
Oh,
It's been a long fucking day. Okay.
not dead.
Yeah, you're telling me. But we gotta keep you safe. And I'm not leaving here without you.
Why do you have to keep me safe?
Because if you die, we die. So I'm kind of... you're kind of a plot point here. Does that work? Does that convince her? I say it's because I care about you.
Persuasion check.
Irena, I love you!
Flirting with a girl did not work.
Make a persuasion check.
If you had started it a while ago, you could have definitely genuinely sold it that Tuck's.
You don't even hear a shuffle behind the door. And she's not responding.
Can you at least tell me what your plan is?
Sleeping.
That sounds great to Ren.
Can you promise me that you'll stay here until we come back for you tomorrow? I've got a ration if you want some. Are you hungry?
No.
Well, I'm leaving this ration by the door, okay?
Fine.
And no one's gonna be here to, stop you from taking it. And then stay safe, okay? No answer? All right. I'm Can I actually no, never mind.
I can see your feet.
Well, she's on a bed, so that would be very impressive.
Is this door shut? Is this door shut or no?
No.
Okay. Since I peek out the door and notice nothing's out here, can I just run straight to the Watcher's house?
You're gonna go to the Watchers?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You're gonna have to sneak schnonk. The guards are out looking for you.
Yeah, wait, why didn't you give Tux the letter?
Isaac, I feel like it's a better bet that Isaac gets it to her.
You're just saying Isaac's got a lot to do now.
Just go to her, give her a letter.
Well, and he's got to get to the cobbler, and he's gonna have the meeting with the guards, and
That's
he's
all right.
got to.
I'll get to
He
tell.
has a day.
I'll get to tell Fiona the story before
He
the
has a
letter
good-
gets there anyway.
He has a good 12 hours, so he might be able to get
Okay.
it done.
So, Isaac takes you three to the jail. It's decently sized, although fairly empty currently.
All right.
And he takes you all to one cell, and he's like I said, to not raise any suspicions, I'm gonna need your equipment.
All right.
Yep, sure.
Do we get to retain our clothes?
Yes, I don't want your clothes.
All right. I show him a dagger and tuck it in my boot, and I show him the lockpick that I took out of my thieves' tools, and I tuck it in my belt.
Very well.
Kilvin slides his warhammer under his shirt.
Not quite. That's a little. I have a feeling the Baron might visit you guys here. So.
I take my greatsword, I open my mouth and position it over my mouth.
Okay, Ford.
And I give it to him.
Yeah, I hand over the warhammer and the crossbow, but I keep the shield.
Don't worry. I'm gonna hide it. There's a fountain, a few fountains in the town square. Nobody should be busy with them. So.
Oh, you know what else I do? I whip out the dream pie, and I look at Isaac, and I go, all right, listen to me. Don't eat this. If shit goes south, and we all die because of the Baron, you need to feed this to him.
He chuckles. All right then.
Yep, just trust me.
And he kind of he opens the cell and kind of motions in. And he says, "I promise, I'll be back in the morning.
Nice.
I'll go deliver that letter first thing."
Super. I give him a hug.
Gives you a hug back.
Nice.
What if he just has no idea who you are?
This is all an elaborate ruse.
Pretty convincing. If it is. Pretty convincing.
You got bamboozled.
All right. I'd like to inspect our cell space.
Okay. It looks like a jail cell.
All right. Windows.
There's very high up. There's like barred windows, like one tiny slit just to let light in and air.
All right. Like 10 feet up.
Yeah, about.
And then the gate that we came in is iron.
Yeah, so it's like I mean, think of like an old Western jail cell, basically.
Yeah. So how heavy does the door look?
Pretty heavy.
Okay. And are the pins holding it to the frame like only top pins, or are they top and bottom secured? Like, you know, remember Pirates of the Caribbean where they just fucking
Half
shove
barrel hinges it?
Yeah.
Yeah, are they half barrel hinges?
I mean,
Come on, have you not seen the
It's a jail
presentation?
cell. It would not be a half cylinder.
Yeah, like you can tell that these jail cells, they arrest a lot of people in this town due to the police state. These things are fairly secure, and they've thought of a lot of like.
Okay.
They are breaking out of this is going to be difficult.
Okay. Cool beans. Would I be able to view the key that he used and gain any type of insight on the type of key it is that would aid me in picking the lock if I have to?
I actually used 2 separate keys on 2 locks on the door.
Christ on a bike. All right. All right. I look at the guys and I'm like, all right, they're probably coming for us around noon tomorrow. Who the fuck knows what Tux is doing, but that's okay. That's normal. I would love to sleep now.
Go for it.
Go right ahead.
I won't disturb you.
I go, are there like benches around or
Yeah,
hay,
there's like
or
some wooden benches.
there's wooden benches and the hinges aren't half barrel hinges? God damn it. All right, I lay down.
Okay, so Tux, while this is happening, you managed to reach the Watcher house.
Can I stop by the prison on my way there?
No, don't try your luck. The prison's probably guarded.
Well, I want to actually set forth a raven and have it just like hang out by the prison. I want to command it that if it sees any of my boys leave the prison, to come and find me at the Watcher's house immediately.
Okay.
So he's just kind of standing guard in the prison, and as soon as he sees any of these guys leave the prison, I just want him to come rest on my shoulder and let me know.
Okay.
Cool beans. It's a good
So
plan.
go ahead and mark up that spell slot.
Yep. It auto marks when I cast it.
Yep.
When I throw it in the chat, which
Yep.
is really awesome. Yeah, and then after that, I'll just head to the Watchers.
Okay. So you head there. What are you doing? It's late at night.
I'll reveal myself now, and I'll knock on the door.
Okay.
And I'll say, hey, we got a problem.
Don't say it too loud.
No answer yet.
I knock a bit louder.
And at this point, you see, in a nightgown, the maid that had originally opened the welcomed you guys in this gun. She looks groggy. She's like rubbing her face. She's like,
Hey, remember me?
"Can I help you?"
We have an issue. I need to talk to Fiona.
She's gonna flip the fuck out.
Why?
It involves the festival.
Very well. She beckons you in and leads you into the same the dining room that you were in before. And she's like, "One moment." Here goes up the steps. You hear some talking. Eventually you see Fiona come down the stairs and she goes, "What brings you here at this ungodly hour?"
Did you hear about the burning house today?
Oh, yes.
That might have been us.
The Strahd sighting. This works perfectly for us.
Oh yeah?
I do say tomorrow's festivities will be quite the show, I'd say.
Do you have a new plan?
I mean, the plan's still the same, but it'll be a lot easier for people to join us, especially with the Strahd sighting.
Oh yeah, I definitely agree. But the Baron kind of wants to pin that on our group. So he's taken my entire party prisoner. I get the impression that the guards might actually be on our side here. Don't know what possessed me to say that, but
I doubt it. Without the support of Izek, I doubt the guards would, and Isaac's quite attached to the Baron.
I think blood runs thicker than royalty.
Wait, how much did you actually end up hearing? I thought
You didn't hear any of that.
Then
Yeah.
But
But-
I just said that offhandedly. It had nothing to do pertaining to anything I didn't hear earlier. But I just wanted to see how easy it would be to, because in all honesty, our group is the ones that scared off Strahd. Do you think that'd be easy to make known to the people here that we're more the saviors of this town than the people conspiring with the devil himself?
If the revolution goes successful tomorrow, and I'm instated as the new burgomaster, I will 100% make that clear to everyone. And anyone who it's not clear to, well, let's just say they'll be taken care of.
Do you have any connections to anyone in the
That was
prison?
dark.
In the prison, no, but I probably could have one of my members get a message there if need be.
Okay. I was just curious how easy it would be to... forget it. I'll stay... Is it okay if I stay here for the night? I'll be on the front lines with you tomorrow.
No problem. At this point, you hear a knocking at the door.
I'll be upstairs, and I run up the stairs.
Okay. So then you don't see who's at the door.
Can I hang out on the staircase, but out of view?
Yeah, I mean, you're being chased, so you would probably be pretty interested at who's in the door
Okay.
or who's at the door.
I guess I can't remember.
Standing at the top of the stairs, make a perception check.
Fuck. I would do it if it's in view. If not, maybe I'd hide behind furniture. I'm struggling to remember how the place looks.
Still make a perception check.
Yeah, sure.
Natural 20. Okay,
You can see through the wall.
Never mind, I'm on the roof.
You use a mirror, like you clearly see Isaac Strasny himself at the door,
Okay.
handing a piece of paper. Like, you see Fiona looks completely taken aback, and you actually see her reach as like the door opens and she sees who it is. You see her reach over and grab looks to be like a fireplace poker that's on the wall.
Oh wow.
I
Like-
mean, yeah, that's reasonable.
I
But in a moment,
prepare
like,
a firebolt.
you see he says a few things.
I'm burning this house too. No. I'm
and
sorry,
you
go
see
ahead.
her release the grip, and he hands her a letter, and he gives her a nod. And you see her turn around, and she has the biggest fucking grin on her face that I've ever seen.
Is Isaac still here?
No, he turned around and left.
I slide down the stairs and say, "What'd you learn?
Well,
Why don't you look happy?"
you guys, I knew you were the saviors.
Damn, she was on the money.
That's my name.
Oh,
Don't
you
wear
guys
it
have
out.
sure been busy for the better. This is fantastic. Yes. Oh, tomorrow. Oh, I cannot wait. I have been waiting years for this moment. And hopefully we can get that boy as well.
Oh yeah, she's mad at the son because
Oh, yeah.
he catified her daughter.
Now, there is a chance that boy might try to make an escape, considering he might know a disguise self spell. Now that I think about it.
Well,
Do you have
We'll
any
see.
wizards in your group?
I have a few spellcasters.
Okay, perfect. Be on the lookout for any shapeshifters.
Victor typically doesn't, out of everyone here, he's in some, teenage angst phase, and I don't believe he attends the festivals.
That's true.
Isn't that illegal?
But he might try to escape, so...
Yes, it is, but he's also the Baron's son, so I don't think it matters too much now.
How did you hear Rin from the prison? That was really impressive.
Shit. I forget that he's not here.
Sorry.
Don't worry, I have plans for the mansion once everything goes down. I'll give the people what they want. Let's just say that.
All right, well, just let me know what you need me to do, and I jump onto the couch and go to sleep.
All right.
Wait, you've already got your long rest, so you're already squared up.
That's true, but I can't really go around town right now, can I?
Well, no, but
Yeah, you're
That's
just
what you
waiting.
can.
You're basically just waiting, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to waste another spell.
While we're in the cell
Mm-hmm.
and Ren is sleeping and I'm not waking him up, I'm going to go over to Kilvin and I'm going to say, hey, now that you're a mutant of measurement stronger than we were yesterday, is it possible that now you know a spell that can get rid of this hag curse thing?
Possibly. Don't know if it's prepared or not. Don't think it is.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Tux,
he
go ahead
wouldn't
and
have
prepare your spells now. Keep in mind you can prepare one more now.
So I can prepare 10, right? Or 9?
Intelligence modifier plus wizard level.
Okay.
can't you? So you don't have to prepare. Kilvin doesn't have to prepare a spell. He could just ritual cast it. We have 8 hours.
If it has the ritual tag.
Oh, okay.
It does not seem to.
Damn.
But I mean, you guys could take the time right now to swap your spells if you want, Kilvin.
True, because that's one long rest. I could
Yeah.
do.
I kind of
Okay,
did it
that's
after
fine.
that last long rest, but yeah, I'll keep
Just
it
make
like I have
sure,
it.
because some shit's probably going to go down tomorrow, that
Yeah.
you're all...
Already.
Oh,
For a
yeah,
second.
okay.
Well, it's the middle of the night, right?
Yeah. It's
Okay.
like, at this point, it's like 1 a.m. It's only been...
So yeah, Kilvin's gonna try to cast Remove Curse.
Come on, baby. Give me that sweet, succulent 4 HP.
I hope it works.
You
I mean,
put
hey,
your
1 HP
hand-
was the difference between life and death yesterday.
You put your hands over Raidriar, and you start beginning to cast the spell, and you can feel the dark energy inside him, and you try to pull it out, but it's like almost woven into him, like
I need you to stop
Like-
feeling inside of me, please.
it's crisscrossed, like you're trying to untangle all this dark energy out of him, but it just every time you try to pull, it gets tighter at somewhere else, and just its grip is just straight on Rager. And as much as you try to use the spell to remove it, you can't seem to get it out.
Damn.
No luck. It is too deep.
I don't know anything about curses, so I don't know what to do about that.
Go to Kresk.
Yeah, sounds like. Alrighty. Sleeping like a baby, though. Hopefully.
Okay, so are you guys just gonna wait for the morning?
Well, I'm
So-
asleep,
Yeah.
so.
Kilvin,
Oh, actually, no. Kilvin's gonna cast Clairvoyance. He's gonna spin the dragon skeleton he got in the first day.
okay. What does that spell do?
So basically, or not Clairvoyance. Which one is it? Augury. There it is. By casting Dragon Bones, you receive an omen from an otherworldly entity about the results of a specific course of action that you plan to take within the next half an hour. The DM chooses from the following
In the
possible
next
omens.
half hour.
Okay, yes, I guess it won't really help.
Also, you don't have any of your equipment, so you might have had to have done it before we got in the cell.
I mean, I don't have my weapons, but I still have my stuff.
You
Well, no,
do?
you took like your
You
pack.
took everything.
Oh, okay.
and-
Okay.
All right, never mind then.
So
Then,
8 o'clock. If 8 o'clock rolls around, that's when I'm gonna arise, fully unexhausted.
And Tux, you're just chilling out until the morning.
I guess I'm I'm washing the window for my raven, but other than that, yeah, I'm chilling.
Okay. So,
Well,
You're such a nice person. That house would have had 0 wealth left in it by that morning if it were me.
you three, Kilvin, Raidriar, and Ren,
Mm-hmm.
you kind of wake up at around 8, or those of you who are up, or just already up sitting on your benches, and you hear heavy footfalls towards your cell. And you look up and you see the Baron with his arms crossed, and he's got this smug look on his face. And he's like, so, you all thought you could cross me, huh?
Hold on. There's a Breaking Bad gift for this.
I groggily get up and kind of squint at the Baron and stretch, and I go, "Come again, mate?"
You thought you could be servants of Strahd and get away with it in my town.
Raidriar does this.
Who's with him? Is it other guards?
Yeah, he's got a couple guards flanked by him.
Okay, since guards are here, I go, "We're no servants of Strahd. Stupid."
It won't matter. I will not listen to your silver tongue. Soon
stick out.
will be purged in front of the town, and this terrible
Oh no!
stuff can be put to rest.
Oh no!
And he looks sure of himself, like he's a smug bastard right now. He's like, I fucking got you guys.
I look at him and I go, "So, how did Strahd get in? I thought your festivals were keeping him away."
Because you and your evil brought him here.
So, are you saying that I'm more powerful than your festivals? Thank you.
Huh.
They do look like pretty shit parties.
We'll see if you're more powerful than when you burn at it. And he
I start
gives
doing
a
like,
huff and turns and walks away with the guards.
I wink at the guards.
Okay. They're like, what?
Yeah, that's okay.
That's okay. They'll get it later.
Okay, also, Ren,
Oh God, what?
you see a piece of paper on top of the windowsill about 10 feet up.
I jump up and grab it with my amazing acrobatics.
Is it a love letter?
Making an acrobatics check.
Oh God, I'm so ready. Yes.
Damn, that's some
23.
acrobatics.
You kind of like get a running start and climb up the wall, grab the piece of paper.
Yeah, I read that sucker. What's it say?
It says, understood. Don't worry. I won't let you die. You'll know when it goes down.
I eat the piece of paper.
Perfect. Oh my god! I assume you share it with everyone first.
Yeah, I tear it into thirds. I give Kilvin a third, and I give Raidriar a third, and I say, "The Watchers got our backs," and then we all eat.
I didn't share. That's not what I meant.
Someone just lights it on fire.
No, now you have to eat it.
Eat the ash.
That's fine. I can do that.
Alrighty. I look at Raidriar and Kilvin, and I go, "Well, I was planning on picking the lock in here, but it sounds like we should wait now that we know that we have some support."
Okay, so Tux, are you doing anything in the morning?
I mean, I'm definitely asking Fiona if there's anything I can be doing to assist her cause.
He says, don't worry. Basically, I've gotten some info on the festival. Appears they're gathering everybody in the town square. They're going to have a procession of some sorts, where they'll carry some wicker figurines to the pyre that they'll put on top, which they'll then light and say a few words, I guess. After he lights it, I'm going to stand up and start making a speech about everything that's been going on.
Okay.
I think I've got some great words for it.
I'm excited to hear him.
Izek let me know that he is getting the cobbler, Udo, and I'll reveal that at a dramatic moment, but he will be in one of the houses by the town squares, and when I say that, he'll brought out to be shown to everyone.
Do you need help subduing the mayor, or are there anyone else that we should be keeping an eye on that might
If
revolt?
the guards are on our side, I don't think it'll be a problem, and hopefully the people will help so well. The plan is the mayor and his wife, or the baron and his wife, they go up in flames with the pyre.
Oh, that's dark. Sorry, I'm not there.
But we need to get rid of that problem once and for all.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
I'll hang out in the back.
Sounds good.
Do,
I appreciate your help very
Yeah.
much.
Of course. I'm just here for... I would hate the town to hear a lie about me. I just want to get the truth out there. You know how it is.
And she looks at you and smiles. Oh, I understand.
Well, let's get a move on.
One can never be too careful.
That's what I'm saying.
As long as I'm allowed to be the new Burgomaster, promise you all will be voted as heroes.
She's
Just
not
keep
lying,
that in
right?
mind. Make an insight check.
you like roll a nat 1 and you're like, she is definitely lying.
I'm going to have to kill her.
I'm gonna have to kill her. God.
Ooh boy.
I mean, from it, you can tell she's pretty zealous in all this. She has no reason to lie.
All right, I'm keeping an eye on her.
It's
Okay.
true. Do you, Tux, do you, not that Ren's actually talking to you, but do you remember back when we inspected her daughter, what the result was?
She really believes she's a cat.
Oh, yeah.
There was no
got-
magic spell or anything on
There
her.
was no
Well,
magic.
you got a hint. Basically, you were like, okay, there was probably magic involved, but it's not an active, ongoing effect.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
Other than that, yeah. I mean, I'm just kind of riding this one out. Seems like it's kind of taking care of itself.
I
So,
hope.
We've tied up every loose end, it feels like.
Well,
We've tied up every loose end.
I was waiting for you guys to give me ideas. No, but so, okay, back to the jail cell. About an hour 2, it's about 10 o'clock at this point, and you see Izek comes up with a few guards, and he's like, okay, the guards are on our side. Udo's been moved to a location. Here's the plan. So it turns out the Baron wants to lead you all in a procession through the town, leading you up to the pyre.
Yeah.
Where he'll stop you in front, make a big speech, light it, and basically throw you all on it.
it'll be a good time.
Yeah, I go, do you know if were you able to get the Watcher woman our letter?
Yes,
Nice.
she seemed very pleased, actually. So,
Understandably.
the second after he lights it and walks back to basically give you guys your sentence, that's when it's time for you to break free, and, well, that's when the party starts. At
Sounds
least
like
that's when the guards expect, and when I believe Fiona's going to stand up. Oh,
Sounds reasonable to me.
What's the signal again? Sorry.
when after he lights the pyre and turns around, he's going to come up to sort of like a pulpit and give a speech about you all, you know, look at these Strahd supporters, these spies, these evil people, we need to burn them type deal.
There's such a curse.
The second he starts doing
A
that,
curse, you say?
Fiona, I believe, is going to get up and give a speech.
Okay. Is it possible whoever has our weapons for them to throw them to us at that moment?
I think
So
that
we-
they were going to be stashed.
So they're stashed in the fountains. I have guards stationed around them, so no one should mess with them.
Because one of the guards tossed them to us?
Yes, the plan. Yes, as that happens, the guards have been instructed to give you your equipment.
Cool. I clasp his arm and I go, this is going to be fun.
I just want something to go correctly.
What are you talking about? Nothing in this entire game has gone wrong yet.
That's
Shut up.
true.
While Ren, you are first and foremost my main concern. I will say, I do have some guilt about what we're about to do to the Baron. He did rescue me as a child, but if he is a danger to you, he must be taken care of.
Yeah, I let Izek know that he came by last night to visit us, earlier in the morning, and he didn't even give us a chance to talk him down. He's thoroughly convinced that we let Strahd into the village, and that he is completely capable of keeping Strahd out if we don't exist anymore. which is a complete lie.
Yes.
I tell him.
Don't worry. We'll have this all taken care of soon enough, and hopefully we can put it behind us. I feel like we have a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah.
Hopefully when
Joke.
it's not as crazy.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'll be back around 12 to get you. That's when everything's gonna begin.
All right. Sounds
Okay.
like a plan.
Tux, back to you.
What are we doing?
Are
Where
you
we
doing
going?
anything? Have you recalled your familiar at this point, or you still have it there?
It should still be at the prison waiting.
Okay,
Have they left the prison yet?
not yet, no.
Okay. Then no, I'm still gonna have it returned to me when
Okay.
it gets there.
You see at around, 11:30, Fiona, you see her and her maids and the one guy that came and originally invited you to her home. You see they're all ready. They're in, like, pretty nice clothing. And she looks at you and goes, I think it's time we, head to the town square.
Hey, if you want me to, I don't know, create the image of Strahd or anything during your speech for dramatic effect, just let me know. I'm here for the
Okay.
theatrics.
I don't think that'll be necessary. I think that'll just send people into a panic and it'll miss our message.
Okay.
Can Tux amplify voices?
He does not have thaumaturgy now.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I almost took that too. Dang it.
Very well.
What about fireworks?
Yeah.
Oh, I think there'll be plenty of that. Don't worry.
Fucking Christ.
Copy that. Let's get going.
Okay, so you all head out in there, and you notice at this point there's a lot of people packed into the town square already, and you see this big wooden wicker construction of this blazing sun set up in the town square. It seems those gallows and the stocks have been basically torn down and
Sounds
moved.
like we're at Burning Man.
Yeah, it's huge. It's massive. And it's on another about raised platform. It looks like a lot of effort went into this. And you see there's like guards stationed around. You see guards stationed around the fountains for some reason. You're like, that's weird.
Guards around the fountain?
Valuable water.
Okay.
And you see people are here, and you get the feeling there's a decent amount of tension in the air. Like the people are looking for someone to put their blame, whatever the fuck this happened yesterday. They want an explanation.
I'm keeping my hood up and my eyes down.
Good play, good play.
Anyway, so you're in the town square. You do you see Danica and her family from the Blue Water Inn in the crowd. You see Myrtle's with them. It seems like everybody from the town is here, and you actually see guards going door to door off in the distance, knocking on doors, getting people out, bringing them. It seems they're being very thorough with this, making sure everybody is here.
Can I slip over to Danica?
Oh yeah, sure.
Oh, shit.
I ask, how you holding up?
Well enough.
That's good to hear. Myrtle, how you doing?
Keep your head down.
Oh, yes, of course.
The rumors about all happened. The story of the
Well-
4 crazed adventurers tearing through town towards Strahd.
To be fair, we were chasing off Strahd. You know that, right?
I'll reserve my judgment for now.
Oh,
Do
well.
you think we did it?
I don't know any, but
Myrtle, how you holding up, kid?
she goes, I kind of miss Ren. I haven't seen him in a bit.
From far away, my heart literally melts and dribbles out of my mouth.
I scruff up her hair and say, Ren's gonna be all right. Don't worry about him. I'm gonna keep him safe.
Danica and Erwin are really nice too.
That's good to hear.
Not as nice as Ren.
Just as nice as Ren, right? Even better.
Fuck you.
They're a lot better cooks.
Oh, double fuck you.
All right, that's good to hear. I'm gonna keep an eye around town. Can I patrol a little bit, like as non-conspicuously as possible? Try to keep my eye out for anything that seems not according to plan.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna keep patrolling until I see the Raven.
Make a perception check.
Sure thing.
God, I want to make a perception check now that I'm not at disadvantage.
It's like the first time in like
Oh shit.
forever. Yeah, you just see a ton of people. You're you're more like thinking like you're not really watching the crowd. You're just thinking in your head, okay, the plan's this, do this. You know,
Mhm.
you're kind of preparing yourself. So you're not really focused on what's in the crowd right now.
Don't screw it up. Don't screw it up. Don't screw it up. Don't screw it up.
Fire bolt.
And you're like
bolt.
going through every
Fire bolt.
situation that happened in the mine, and you're like, okay, I'm going through all these plans, and everything leads to burning everything down. Anyway,
Young arsonist.
The second things don't go according to plan, everything burns. Go nuclear.
This is the festival of the sun or whatever, so there's going to be a lot of fire around.
I'll do my best to control myself.
okay, so back to the jail.
Mm-hmm.
You see Izek come back at around 12, and he goes, "Now's the time. The Baron, his wife, you, the guards, will lead the procession. Just follow behind. Don't do anything to make anybody suspicious. We need to have the people's side on this, or it won't go off very well."
Agreed.
Okay. And you see he puts the keys in. Let's do this. I'll be right behind you.
Is there a way? So I assume he manacles us back up.
Yeah, and and he doesn't each one of you he slips a key to.
Oh, okay, that works. I was going to ask if there's a way to make them look locked, but that they're not.
Yeah, just in whatever pocket is most easy to reach.
He gets the key. All right, cool. Perf. I tell him I'd ruffle your hair if I weren't manacled.
Well, it's mostly shaven, so
Oh, I'd ruffle your baldness.
Rub your bald head.
Yeah, oh,
For
that's
good
good luck.
anyways, let's go. And he leads you out, and you see at the street, you see the Baron, his arms crossed, smiling.
And you see a raven flutter off.
Yes, yeah, it heads towards you, Tux. And you do, Tux, notice the raven come to you.
As soon as he does, I look over to Danica and I say, if you'll excuse me, I've got some idiots to go look after. And I cast invisibility and I dash off towards the prison.
In the fucking middle of the of the crowd.
Yeah, you see, people are like, what the? And you turn around, you see one guy's like, hey, you pushed me. No, I didn't. Like, screw you. And you see, like, throws a punch, and you see this little fight break out, and people, like, guards come in, kind of.
So it couldn't be me.
Tensions are a little high.
Okay. So, Izek leads you out of the jail, and like I said, the Baron's standing there, and he goes, "Your judgment is here."
Ooh.
I go, no, you.
I'm gonna look as sheepishly as I can. Try and draw him close to me. It's taught me more. Like, oh man, this is getting to me. I'm so sad. Way, etc., etc.
Is it working? Does he see some prey to pick on?
Well, just know you brought it on yourself.
Is he close to me?
I'm not. No, he's kind of keeping his distance.
Don't do anything.
I play it up as hard as I can to try and draw him into thinking I'm a weak guy to.
Make a performance check.
Oh,
How do you perform away your muscles?
Okay.
You know what? I'll make a roll for him. You see, he starts to approach.
Okay. Once he gets close to me and then stops.
And he's like, he kind of, you're like manacled, right?
Uh huh.
One of the guards has kind of got you by the shoulder at this point. He kind of leans in close, looks you right in the eyes. And
I go.
he just, oh, I thought you were gonna headbutt him.
No, I'm just gonna try to make him flinch as hard as I can.
As you do that, he hops back and he's like, and he kind of, you see this wave of anger, and he turns around.
That's 2 for flinching.
He turns around. He doesn't give you a look. He says, "It won't matter soon enough," and starts walking. And the guards kind of lead you behind him, and you three are processed down the street. About and towards the town square, and you see there's some people, kind of like a parade. They're at this point. You see this big open line to this big wicker pyre, this blazing sun as you approach. And as you kind of get to the edge of the town square, just thunder starts to crack out, and it begins downpouring heavily.
Oh, maybe they won't be able to light the fire. That'd be the funniest thing ever.
And you see
A lovely day for rain.
the Baron doesn't seem too off-put by this, but he approaches. Everybody's looking at you three with these. And Tux, you can see all this now.
Okay.
Are looking at you with these skeptical. Some you can tell are outright anger. Some are like, "Oh my god," like awe. Some are awe. Some are like, yeah. And
I'm winking as fast as humanly possible at everyone who's looking at me.
okay.
Oh, yeah, I was good at this. I give Tux an award-winning wink.
Yeah. All three of us were just winking madly.
Kilvin stares straight ahead, just not looking at anything.
Oh man.
And you all head through the town square. It's completely silent. And
I cast minor illusion from the crowd and say, "Look at that ugly one with the bad dye. I bet he sucks at cooking."
with the bad what?
With the bad hair dye.
Oh.
Oh no, I took that off.
Running out.
He has frosted tips.
Look at those
you hear one of
frosted
the
tips.
You hear one of the guards yell, "Quiet!"
Oh shit.
Yeah, quiet, gnome.
They angry.
And you see,
That wasn't. It couldn't
you
be
see
me.
the pyre, and in front is this sort of pulpit area, and you see the Baron step up to it. It says, "People of Villaki, we have had quite a trying time recently. The devil coming to our town due to these heathens," and kind of gestures. "But do not worry, the festival will go on as planned. I will now light the pyre that will clean the evil out of this town. And I will have some words to say afterwards, and we'll have a trial for these heathens." And you see he steps down. You see the Baron's wife sheepishly kind of standing there next to the pulpit. You're all getting soaked.
Cool.
And you see he walks up to the platform. You see he has some flint and steel.
What?
And
All
he
right.
kind of walks up to where they've kind of put all the kindling and the tinder to get it started. And you see he walks up to it and goes, "Tsk, tsk." Fire starts, Rain puts it out. Tsk, tsk, puts it out. You can tell he's getting a little frustrated. Tsk, 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 tsk. He keeps striking it keeps going out. All of a sudden,
Do you need some help?
you hear and you see one of the guards standing there just starts bursting out laughing.
Ren starts laughing too.
And you see the Baron turn around and points at that guard that's laughing and says, "Arrest that man. He's on trial as well." And at this point, you see the other guards kind of look. And they look at the Baron. They go, "No." And he goes,
Shit, kids.
"What did you say?" I said no. And you see, and you hear from the crowd, it goes, someone out in the crowd goes, "Yeah, screw you." And you see a rock fly, hit the Baron on the side of the face, and he goes, and he looks, and all of a sudden you hear murmurs, and in the crowd, and it gets louder and louder, and you see the crowd start to converge on this pyre. You go, "It was probably your fault Strahd was here.
Shit.
Your stupid
While
festival didn't work." And you see all of a sudden it gets louder and louder, and you start hearing yelling, and you see this, and all of a sudden there's just a breaking point, and you just see this rush of people up onto this stage, and they're just clambering over each other and yelling and screaming. You see this crowd just converges on the Baron's wife, and you see her get dragged down in this group of angry mob, and this mob, and there's yelling and screaming, and
while everyone is focusing on the Baron and this is unfolding, can we unlock our handcuffs and like let the guards know that like, hey, we're going to the fountains?
Yeah, they see. And you see, so you do that, and they're like, sure, and you unlock it. I actually need you three to make dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Ooh.
Okay. Ren, Raidriar, as behind you, because the crowd kind of closed in around you, brushes past you. You kind of get stumbled a little bit, but you manage to hold your footing. You, Kilvin, as you kind of get the key out to start unlocking your manacles, you put it in, and then someone bumps into you and fall on the ground, and just these people are stampeding towards the stage, and you've kind of been taken up in it, and you actually lost the key to the manacles.
Did I see where it landed?
No, I mean, there's so this town, the entire population, this 1,500 population are in this town, and they're all seem to be rushing the stage in this frenzy.
There are 1,500 people in this square?
Basically, into the streets and everything,
Wow.
And they're all screaming, yelling, and you see from this mosh pit, you see the people manage to drag by her hair the Baron's wife up onto the stage. And you see the Baron's pushed up against the pyre, and everybody's up there now. And you see somehow, all of a sudden, you see a bunch of torches raised out of the mob, lit.
Damn.
That's impressive.
Oh, shit.
And you hear these cries of anger, and it seems whatever grievances people had with you are just forgotten. You see Fiona, she's up on a cart, and while this is going on, and she's saying her speech, but no one's really listening.
Can I try to break out the manacles again?
You can make a investigation check to try to find the keys.
Okay.
Good job.
I want to help look for it.
Okay, you're by them by now.
Okay, hold on. Easier than that. Can Ren notice that Kilvin just practically got trampled? Did Ren notice, or am I trying for the fountain? Okay, so if I saw Kilvin,
these people are all trying to push back and yell and squeeze.
Okay. I make a break for the fountain. I feel like I'll be more useful that way.
Okay. It's gonna take a while. You're trying to push through all these people and stuff.
Yeah.
And you see most of the guards have been swept up in this frenzy as well, and are also pushing towards the stage. Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like the DC would be pretty high.
Yeah, I mean, all you see are feet, and you're every now and then you kind of get hit in the back of the head as you're looking for this thing.
Casual.
All right, I'm darting back out away of the mob.
Watching now, you see at this point, this mob has they've actually lashed the Baron and his wife to the pyre. And you see them begging and pleading to this crowd. And
can I go forward to where that's happening?
You can try. Go ahead and make you can either choose athletics or acrobatics. Athletics to push your way forcefully through the crowd, or to acrobatics to kind of maneuver through. Okay, also you managed to get up towards the stage. You're not on it, but you're at least below it.
I'm going to say the Baron burns, his wife stands trial.
Make a persuasion check.
Does anyone hear you is the question.
Make a persuasion check.
Probably not, but I'm not going to lose too much sleep over it.
Yeah, you see that these people are whipped up in a rage of... It's turned into a riot, basically. you actually start seeing around you in the town square some of the buildings have actually already started to catch fire as people are like throwing torches into them and stuff.
Oh, that's not good.
Use a spell with a somatic component, can I?
Yeah, I mean, mine's you could, yeah.
Okay, then can I cast Calm Emotions?
How many people does that affect?
Everyone in a 20-foot radius.
Okay, I mean, this is a pretty big square. You might get
Maybe
like
you can cast it like around the
5%
pyre.
of the crowd.
Can I just say that's a genius spell to prepare?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Like, fucking top work.
But Snow's right. He said you would catch about 5% of the people in the square.
And a 40-foot radius? Or a 40-foot diameter?
It's a pretty big square.
There are 1,500 people here.
Like,
Okay,
I mean,
well-
they're into the streets that reach out through the town too. But like,
Yeah.
I mean, you would calm the area you're around.
No, actually, all 1,500 people are stacked on top of each other's shoulders, so I think the spell might actually hit everyone.
You
Okay.
can still use it. You can try to push towards the front.
I'll move toward the pyre and then cast it.
Okay, go ahead and make either an athletics or an acrobatics check.
Okay.
Wait, I thought he was already close. Does he need to get up on the fire?
Raidriar, yeah.
Oh shit! Never mind.
Okay.
You managed to push your way towards the pyre. What does calm emotions do?
This. The second level. If it would cast, I didn't cast it. Oh, let's put it on the map. If you can see it on the map, it's like that big of a circle around me.
You have to click to put it down.
Okay, let's put it there. Whatever. So all those people are now. Let's see. You attempt to suppress strong emotions in a group of people, each humanoid in a 20-foot radius centered on a point. You choose within range. Okay, must make a charisma saving throw. A creature can choose to fail the saving throw if it wishes. If a creature fails, choose one of the following two effects. I can suppress any effect causing charmed or frightened. Alternatively, you can make them indifferent toward a creature that they are hostile toward. So I'll try to make them different toward the Baron's wife.
Okay. I'm just gonna make a general... Okay, so I'm gonna make a saving throw in general for the crowd, but it's gonna be an advantage because there's a lot of people here to try to, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, chances are...
Well, wait, I'm sorry. I don't mean to ruin your moment, but didn't it say that creatures can choose to fail the saving throw?
Right, which means they would be calmed.
Yeah.
Oh shit, never mind.
I would think like the higher the number, the more people are calmed. Let's
So
say.
what's your DC?
Like 12.
Yeah. You notice that a decent amount of people seem to have calmed and like look around and like, what the hell am I doing? But not enough to stop what's going down.
Okay.
And you watch as they light the pyre and you hear the screaming as it engulfs the Baron and his wife. And this whole thing goes up. And you see at this point now, people are walking up to this burning pyre and like lighting their own torches and throwing it at the buildings nearby. And you hear someone call out. I mean, they're just mad.
What is it, Seattle?
You hear them cry, "To the Baron's mansion!
Oh,
Let's get his son!"
Oh crap.
nice.
Okay.
Can I? So
And you see
while
the
that's
crowd
happening,
start to shift and move, and people are dispersing the town, and I'll see this pitchforks and torches seem to be moving in the direction towards the mansion.
Can I find Tux?
Make a perception check. He's small, it's hard to see him in the crowd.
I sprint as fast as I can towards the Baron's house.
Seeing Raidriar run, I follow. If I can
So-
see him run.
You guys can attempt to go through like back way since the crowd's taking the main road if you'd like.
Yeah.
Do I see
did I
Raidriar
put
run?
my?
Can I check for that?
Make a perception check. You guys don't see each other in the crowd. There's a lot of people here and they're all moving.
Okay.
Do we have our gear back on?
Yeah, I'll say you guys have managed to get your stuff by, except for Kilvin because he pushed straight towards.
I
Yeah.
head for the fountain right now, looking for Ren and Raidriar.
Okay.
Can I?
Wait, you said you're headed for a fountain. How many fountains are there?
There's like 2.
Would I have got my weapon before this happened?
Did you go get them before going to the pyre?
My timing would have been that when they started putting the wife on, I would have gone there. If there wasn't enough time to get my weapons before that, then I guess I would have.
Okay.
So you guys are all dispersing towards the fountains now.
I'm heading towards the
I've been
fountain
running-
that I saw the most guards at earlier.
But I would not stop to get my weapons before going to
So
the next stop.
if you're going to the fountain, you all manage to see each other at the fountain because that's
Okay.
pretty easy to get up on.
No. I would like to climb the fountain.
Yeah. So Kilvin, after you attempt this and it doesn't seem to work out, you look and you see Ren sitting on top of one of the fountains. Keep in
Can
mind, you're
I-
still restrained.
Right.
Can I attempt to shoot the Baron's wife? Like, she's burning to death right now, right?
Yeah. They're basically dead. Like the
Oh,
screaming
okay.
stopped.
My
This
intention
thing-
was to go straight
this
for the
thing is-
fountain so that I might kill them before they had
This
burned to
thing
death.
is
But
blazing.
okay,
Like, and that you see the town square is starting. It's a mess. Whatever Fiona had planned, this is like 10 times worse, probably.
I would like to scan the crowd for the innkeeper and his family.
Make a perception check. Okay. You scan. You don't see them.
All right.
You feel like you've done a thorough search, but you don't see them.
Okay. I would like to yell Isaac as loud as Ren can.
Okay. Isaac. Yeah, so you see, make a perception check again. I'm assuming you're calling this out trying to find him, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to see Isaac, or I'm trying to either that, or I'm hopefully trying to alert him that I am also in this space.
Okay. You see, while most people are heading towards the Burgomaster's mansion, you see off to the side a small group of, you see Isaac standing in the middle, and you see a group of people have surrounded him with pitchforks and torches, and he's kind of standing there and looking around.
Are they like actively stabbing him, or are they just
No,
chilling
but
there?
they look pretty angry, and you see some people are pointing, yelling. And he's like putting his hands out, like trying to calm them.
We don't see the cobbler anywhere either, do we? Well, I guess I'm sprinting towards the house, so.
Well, he was in a house next to the square, not in the Baron's house.
You have no idea. All the plans went to shit, basically.
Yeah. How far away from Isaac am I? As Ren?
Probably about 60 feet.
60 feet? Okay.
And Isaac, you see he looks up at you, and he looks pretty terrified at what might be about to happen.
Is he still looking at me? If I have my bow drawn with an arrow in it already, can he if I'm close enough to see his expression, does he react to me pointing it at the people around him?
He kind of gives a gesture like no.
Okay. I don't shoot them then.
I mean, there's like a lot of people surrounding him.
He
It's-
had the
Yeah,
wind
but
up. He was going for like a 18-man headshot with one
No, but
bow.
if people start to die, they'll wonder why, and they'll kind of... Okay, I hop off the fountain and start to try to make my way over to Isaac.
Okay. Make a athletics or acrobatics check.
Yeesh.
You get about halfway there, and you start hearing, I bet he's with the devil too. Look at that arm of his. Yeah. He was the Baron's lapdog.
Okay. Kilvin sees Ren and heads toward the same direction.
Okay.
Are we the same halfway at this point? Am I close enough
Yeah,
to like
you're
help him
like
unlock?
clearing a path, and Kilvin's kind of behind.
Okay, I hand Kilvin my key for his manacles.
Okay, yeah, they used the same key, so
Cool.
So Raidriar, Tux, what are you doing?
I'm sprinting towards the Burgomaster's house, like I said,
If
Okay.
I see Raidriar go, then I follow.
as soon as I can.
Yeah, I'll say you guys all managed to get your stuff from the fountains at this point.
Oh, it did?
Wait,
Except for me, though, I guess, because I didn't have enough time. Right?
Yeah. Well, I thought you, after the pyre, I thought you went to the fountain, then went to the...
Well, I would have, once we were freed, I would have tried to get my weapons, but if there was not enough time to get my weapons before they started
really.
putting the wife on, then I would have done that instead.
Yeah, no, there wasn't a lot of time. People, they were...
So I don't have no weapons.
Okay.
Okay, so did I see Raidriar or no?
Yeah, you saw him.
Okay, then yeah, I'm following. This guy's gonna get
So you
himself
guys
killed. At least
managed
Kilvin and
to
Ren are
push-
together.
You managed to push out of the crowd and kind of duck
I'm still
between-
invisible, by the way. I think. Yeah.
this ally. Oh, so you're just following behind Raidriar.
Mhm.
So Raidriar, you managed to look in the alley towards where you think the Burgomaster's mansion is, and you see the two houses that kind of get this alley are on fire, and there's just this fire in the alley. What are you doing?
I want to make my way into the house up to where the kid is.
The kid?
No, you're not at the
No, you're
man-
like you pushed out of the crowd. So the mansion is a decent ways away from the town square.
Oh, there's buildings on fire.
Yeah, like you in the direction you think you need to go to get to the mansion. There's like an alley that you kind of looks like a straight shot there, but there's like some buildings on fire and there's like some fire on the ground in front of you. Do you want to try to push
Yeah,
through?
I'll push through. I got good
Okay.
athletics.
Go ahead and make an athletics check to try to.
Here's where I roll a 1.
Or
Oh
17.
god, I saw it. I got worried.
You see this burning area and you kind of get a running start and you leap right over and land, do a tuck and roll on the other side. This fire and you just start sprinting towards the mansion.
A little easier when I'm not way down by my stuff, I guess.
I'm gonna take the long way.
Okay, so you're gonna kind of like while invisible, kind of like follow the crowd around.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Well,
Kilvin.
I can tell where he's going, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay, then yeah.
Kilvin, Ren. You guys have reached Izek, like the group of people around Izek at this point,
Okay.
and they seem to be getting closer and closer to him.
I'm gonna try to calm emotions again.
Okay.
And while Kilvin is doing that, I assume it takes a couple seconds or something.
It's a one action.
I jump through. I try to get through the line of people and
Okay.
like
Make
hold
an
my
acrobatics check.
acrobatics.
I'm centering this on Isaac.
Okay.
Yeah.
you
So
may-
I
you
try to
guys are
get
fucking-
Through and you see
Acro.
Izek in the center, and he sees you, and he looks very grateful you're there.
Okay, I try to get into the center and I get next to Izek, and I like hold my hands out and kind of, what are the people holding? Like sticks or
Pitchforks,
something?
torches, clubs, shovels.
I say, he's been being controlled by the Baron. He's not our enemy. The guard, you know this because the guards are all your families. Doesn't he treat them well? Isn't the city safe because of him?
Do you genuinely believe what you say?
Izek pretty much followed what he was gonna do to a T, and based on Ren's emotions, yeah, I would do almost anything for that guy right now.
So then instead of deception, make a persuasion check. If you genuinely believe what you're saying.
Oh, that's not fair. I'm much better at deceiving.
Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah.
god!
Yeah, so with the spell that Kilvin used, on top of that, you see this crowd kind of back up. He's right. Izek has kept us safe, and we all have family members in the guard, and they've all been taken care of very well. We're sorry we doubted you, Izek.
Isaac's all teary.
Yeah, he gives you another big hug, Ren. He's like, thank
Okay.
you. Thank you for coming. And
Yeah, dude.
Kilvin, he looks at you and he puts his hand down, he says, like, to shake, and he says, thank you. I'm
Shakes
pretty
his arm.
certain they would have torn me apart.
Grips his arm and just kind of nods at him.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
amazed that he didn't start tearing them apart with his arm, but he did motion to Ren to not kill them, so maybe he's a good guy.
The kid's name is Meredith, right?
Myrtle.
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 God damn it. Okay.
But I didn't see her in the crowd.
Okay.
Or
Well, she didn't like you.
the Keeper's family.
We also decided she thinks you suck at cooking and she wants to live with her new family.
Fuck you. No, she didn't say that.
Okay. Raidriar.
Mm-hmm.
You're sprinting, and you manage to get to the mansion, and you see the crowd with their torches and pitchforks start approach from the south. What are you doing?
I'm going in.
Okay, you go in. What are you doing? Where are you going?
Running up to where the kid normally is.
Okay.
I call out for him as well.
Okay, you're just saying, Victor, Victor, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Or, you little angsty teen!
You little angsty shit, get out here!
You get to the door that was trapped before. What are you doing?
I'm pounding on it.
Okay. He goes, what do you want, dude?
There's an angry mob here, and they want to lynch you.
What?
It's time to go.
What?
It's time to go. There's an angry mob coming here. They've already taken the Baron.
Amy,
It's
your
time
mom.
to go.
I have an idea. And you hear, like, shuffling. Just, I think I finally got it ready.
Oh.
Let's do it.
Oh shit, kids.
Hell yeah.
Holy shit, Raidriar just out of here!
And he says, oh, no, no, no. You're not coming, buddy.
Okay. Well, that's fine, but let's see it. Do it.
Well, he hasn't opened the door.
Okay.
Are you going to try to force your way in?
No, I was going to say, are you going?
Yes. Finally. I get out of this place. I think I finally did it.
Well, you
And
better hurry.
You see under the door, you see glowing in a purple flash of light, and then there's...
Okay. I'm going to
better-
be pounding on the door saying, Victor, get out of here.
What are you doing?
Keep pounding on the door saying, Victor, get out of here. I know that he's gone, but the mob doesn't know that I know.
Wait, but you're yelling for him to get out of here.
Out here, not get out.
No, I'm
out
saying
here.
get out here.
He's still outside the door.
Now I'm doing.
Raidriar would not notice this, but Tux, you watch as the mob approaches, they begin chucking torches through the windows of the mansion.
I facepalm a little bit, roll my eyes, and I say, alright, first things first. I tell my raven, go find Myrtle, and as soon as you find Myrtle, go find Rin and bring Rin to Myrtle.
It's only the rain... Oh, I guess, yeah, you can send it past 100 feet.
Yeah, I think when I'm not like controlling it, I can go past 100 feet easy.
Can it understand complex commands like that?
It follows my every command, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
Okay.
looking for Myrtle, and then as soon as it finds Myrtle, it's going to bring Rin to Myrtle. And then I
Okay,
send it off.
Flies off.
And now
Why?
I'm looking at a house that's being torched and everything's
you see,
on fire.
as they're throwing the torches, some people are actually going in the building and see they're taking out valuables from the house.
Those lucky bitches.
Yeah.
Okay.
Raidriar,
So this house isn't
you turn
necessarily
around
on
and
fire
notice
yet.
Smoke is starting to come. Because keep in mind, this is a hidden area.
Time to go.
Okay.
Does Kilvin notice the smoke yet?
You're surrounded by
you're
burning
back with-
buildings.
Yeah, you guys didn't head towards the mansion.
Yeah.
Okay,
we're
so
not
I can
going
tell.
You guys are taking... Your time is being taken up by the whole Izek situation.
Okay, that's fine.
You could what do you want to do? Let's say that's done. Do you want to head towards the mansion, or do you want to head somewhere else in town?
I mean, if I can tell it's on fire, and I saw Raidriar run toward it, I would go towards it now. If not,
It wouldn't have lit up by now. By the
Okay.
time.
Then
I-
Good.
I think Ren would like to ask Izek, like, what do you think we should do in this situation? Like, you still have the backing of the guards. Some of them are crazy too. Do you think we could assemble some of them and start to bring some people back from the edge of insanity here?
I don't know. They're pretty worked up. I don't know what we could do. We might just have to let this play out.
Fair enough.
All right,
Especially me. I don't think. I think I should just lay low till things have blown over.
I agree with that. Do you have
You
a
know-
place to lay low?
No. If they're going to the mansion, that's where I stay. Do you know of a place that might be able to be safe?
Let me think.
I doubt the church will be safe. I'm sure
No.
Strahd visit there, they'll want to burn that down too.
So
Maybe
the Baron's mansion is to the north, correct?
So the Baron's mansion there's a road that goes south and then hooks up north. It's like in line with the town square, but it's like across like a bunch of buildings basically.
Right. But I'm saying, like, what direction is the mansion? That's where most people were headed.
west, like directly west. If you
Okay.
were to go through like the back alleys.
Okay, so I look at Isaac and go, it looked like the crowd was headed to the mansion. Is there like a guard room at the east gate, which would be opposite of the Baron's mansion, where we could go that direction and you would be able to lock a door between you and these people?
Probably. I doubt many people are east right now.
I say that sounds like the best bet.
Before things get too up in smoke, I do want to cast Silent Image.
Okay. What are you?
I am looking to, when I'm looking out the door, like front door, I can kind of see inside the hallway, right? And then I can kind of see like some people outside getting ready to throw more Molotov cocktails, some people inside. I want to create the image of a panicked, freaked out Victor sprint down the hall, out the door, and then just run north as fast as he can, as fast as I think a little teenager can.
Like this area is packed with people, so.
Okay, are there? Do I notice like any paths? Like, okay, what about a window? Maybe I want him to jump out of a window towards the side of the house without much people, and I want him to run in that direction.
Wherever he runs, the image is gonna go through people. I mean, they may or may not notice this happening.
Okay, so there aren't like any alleyways around this house.
Yeah,
the
like,
entire house is completely 360 degrees surrounded by people.
Pretty much at this point.
Okay, well I guess I'm looking for the side of the house with the least amount of people, and I want him to bust out the window and sprint down and try to attract as much attention as possible.
Okay, yeah.
Dude, just have him vampire float over people.
Oh, actually, yeah. Can I just have him like levitate over the people? Like, okay, as a wizard would, I want him to glide over the crowd of people and then hit the ground running.
Okay. Just keep in mind, this is gonna be funny because I think he said, but he doesn't share the fact that he does magic with people.
Okay, well, I want him holding a tome with a cloak, looking dangerous.
Yeah, and you see as he comes, and like you see the people look at him, and they go, "We knew it. He's a witch. He's a witch. Get him!" And you see, like, as he's floating off, the crowd kind of shifts and starts moving under him.
Okay.
And you see, like, people are like throwing rocks and stuff.
I'll make him dodge.
Some spell. The rocks are going straight through him.
God damn it!
He's transparent.
Intangible.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I want him gliding off north.
Yeah. So a big, not all, but a big portion of the crowd is following him.
Okay. And where the crowd is left, I hope Raidriar can see.
Is Raidriar? Are there even any windows in the room that Raidriar is in?
Can he smell smoke?
Probably just running out.
Well,
Yeah, there was a little bit ago that
I cleared
you
a
can
path.
smell smoke.
Yeah.
There's
you
one
smoke,
side of the
okay.
house that isn't on fire, hopefully.
Okay. So you let me pull up the mansion just so I can get an idea of. Okay. So
Yeah.
you run down the ladder up to this room, and you come to the hallway out of the master bedroom, and you see it starting to go up in flames.
Yeah, I'm
All the
leaving.
way out. You see a window to your right.
Am I not able to get out normally?
You could, but it's a lot of fire.
Got any fire?
We could find out.
How far was it? Just 2 stories, right? It's like 20 feet.
I'll through the window.
Okay.
Dude, no, you just gotta go Assassin's Creed that shit. You just gotta jump down the windowsill.
Yeah, just you.
I'll create the minor
break the
illusion
window.
image of a hay barrel on the ground.
Make a acrobatics check to break your fall.
I want to mess with
Illusion of a
Raidriar
hay
and put
bale.
hay on the ground for him to try to jump on
Yeah,
and then just
you're
make it
awful.
disappear.
You take 8 points of bludgeoning damage as you hit the ground.
Okay.
My ankles.
And you see the people are kind of like yelling and chanting around as this building goes up, and you see as it's.
I go, he disappeared.
Yeah, we saw him float out.
Stupid.
Ranger, I could totally believe that's a thing that was actually good. I was like, oh shit.
And you
You mean
watch
to get
as
away?
you think any evidence and/or spell book that Victor had is currently going up in flames.
Yeah. Imagine he would have taken the good shit.
You went all the way there and you didn't pick me up a souvenir.
The goal was to
Shock us last
help
time.
him out.
Nah.
So while this is happening, could Ren ask Izek, like, are you okay to get to the east gate or to the west? Yeah, east to the east gate by yourself. Do you think you can make it, or do you want me to come too?
It might be better if you come with.
You're sending him to the east gate?
Or whichever one is far away from the Baron's mansion.
Yeah, east.
Okay.
East would be the farthest.
Yeah, I go, then we better get going. And I look at Kilvin and I go, are you going to the mansion or are you coming with me?
I'll go find Raidriar and Tux.
Okay.
I'll meet you guys there.
Okay. Izek and I take off.
Okay. So, Kilvin, where are you going?
I'm going to take the back alleys over toward the mansion.
Okay. At this point, it just seems like they're just having this mob and Riot's having the run of the town. Is there anything anybody else?
Would it be on the way to stop at the inn where I think that family is with Myrtle?
Yeah, you could go there.
Well, is it like directly on the way? Because
Not directly. You'd have to kind of veer off a little bit.
It's nearby though, like not a crazy detour.
No, not crazy.
Okay. Yeah, because I was thinking if
Actually, yeah, it would be kind of a crazy detour.
okay. I look at Izek while we're sprinting as quickly as possible, and I go, once you're safe and in a place where people won't find you, I need to go to the inn.
Okay.
That's where I'll be,
Sounds good. I understand.
and
So
I'll
you
meet you
sprint
back
with
at the
him?
guardhouse.
So
yeah.
you do pass, on the way there, you do pass the stockyard, which you notice the carnival wagon is now gone.
Okay.
But yeah.
Didn't we see that a day ago? Didn't we know that he left a while ago?
He left,
Did-
but he was supposed to come back.
Oh.
Yeah, he left, but his wagon was still here, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hey, are there any stores nearby?
Now you're talking.
I
Speaking
mean,
my language.
nearby, let me look.
What about
the
the
man-
place that was supposed to make me a really nice cloak?
Ah, shit! I never picked up my new leather dagger holder, dude.
That is on the south side of town, so you're pretty close to it.
If he's done with it, just snag it.
Yeah, can I go check for that?
Okay.
And then while I'm at it, I also want to look for the jeweler's house and maybe grab a 4-inch diameter diamond.
Look for as many diamonds you can get. Not that I'm just kind of out of game.
Hold on.
Imagine if you were stealing, you'd try to get diamonds anyway.
True.
I'm looking for something for chromatic orb because I never picked up something for that.
The more you can get, the more spells I can cast later. Okay.
Does it have a gold price on that?
I think it's 50 gold.
Okay. There's actually not a jeweler in this town.
Wait,
Okay.
a 4-inch diameter diamond is only worth 50 gold?
50 gold's a lot of money.
Apparently.
Okay. Yeah, can I find my cloak?
It just says a diamond worth at least 50 gold. It doesn't say a florin.
Okay, well,
Oh, okay.
the
It
4-inch
says you
orb is
hurl
the...
a 4-inch diameter sphere of energy. That's the spell.
Okay.
Cool beans.
Well, can I find my cloak? That's
Yeah, so
really
you
important
go-
to me.
You go to the town and you see it's completely empty. People seem to be avoiding it. Get the sense that the people in here are fairly respectable in the town, and even in the frenzied mob, seem to be avoiding it. You going inside?
Yeah, if it's
Wait, there-
if it's safe, I want to sneak in maybe through a window or something invisible.
Okay. Go and you see sitting on one of the display racks, the cloak. Basically, what did you guys order from? The cloak. There's the leather, the leather belt,
The leather
yeah,
holster.
for Ren, and then Myrtle's outfit.
Yeah,
I sigh and I grab Rin's stuff too.
Okay.
nice. Good work. Good work, team.
Anybody
Alrighty.
else
Then I
wanna do
take that and I run.
Okay.
All right, so
Kilvin,
You guys never really set a rendezvous point, did you?
I'm just
I mean,
heading
I
for, I'm
told
heading for the
Ren-
west gate.
I told Ren to meet him at the East Gate with Izek. So we're like all scattered all over the place.
yeah,
That's good.
and I assume Yeah, Kilvin knows where Isaac and I are going, and I assume Kilvin's going to find Tux and Raidriar.
Can I look for Raidriar? I just realized I totally split off from him, but can I try to find him again?
Yeah, sure.
I'm looking for a hobbling old man who...
Raidriar has not moved
During
or
all
blinked.
this, Raidriar, what are you doing?
I mean, at this point, my mission's done. I'm going to start heading back to collect my stuff
Okay.
from the continent.
Yeah, you manage in this
Keep
time.
an eye out for people.
Yeah.
My party.
I'm
Okay.
still invisible.
Yeah,
Because
Tux,
I
you
don't like
manage.
making things easy.
You do.
Has it been an hour yet, actually, now that I say that?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm not invisible anymore.
So Tux, you would be heading back towards the mansion, right? Because that's where you last saw Raidriar. Raidriar at this point is already heading towards the town square, so you guys are going in different directions.
Okay, perfect.
So Raidriar, you make it to the town square and retrieve your things. It seems people were too busy to care about what was ever in the fountain.
Does he encounter Kilvin on his way?
Let me. Because
I went from the town square to the mansion, so I should see
okay,
him.
yeah. Yeah, you guys definitely. Raidriar, on your way back to the town square, you pass by Kilvin.
Okay.
What do you?
Hey.
Howdy. Do you know where Tux is?
I don't know.
Thought he was with you.
Fuck. Okay. Well, in that case, I want to make a quick detour to the blacksmith.
To the blacksmith.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait,
To see-
tell Raidriar where you're gonna meet him.
Oh yeah. So
All right, bye.
I don't want to panic anybody, but who knows what's happening to Irina?
oh shit.
Oh shit.
Okay. So
Oh, wait, no, okay, that is 100% my priority. Fuck everything else.
And I only say
The
that 'cause
the second that flashes into my mind, yeah.
yeah, and it's the only reason I'm bringing it up because you did say like that is a huge priority for you, so I feel like you would have had that on your mind.
Sure, yeah, I mean, actually, what really happened was a voice in my head really spoke that to me, but that's totally fine. I will... Thank you, voice. I do remember Irina.
So Tux, you're heading straight there, not
Yeah.
looking for after the.
Funny how this is going to be the thing that kills us. Which we babysit to.
okay, so
gods.
Kilvin runs into Raidriar, tells him Isaac and Ren went off to the east guard gate. And then I guess I'm gonna go look for Tux. Would I have thought about Irina? Yeah, probably.
Thought about Irina?
You probably not. Okay, I'm gonna just roll 20.
So wait, do we all four of us have a firm in-game conception that if Irina dies, we are still responsible, despite the fact that we delivered her to the church?
You don't
And
know
we've
that
seen
for sure,
Strahd.
but I'm not taking any chances.
Okay.
Yeah.
He didn't make it
Kilvin.
very clear, but he still feels. But Strahd still judges us based off of his own whims, doesn't he?
He kind
That's
of
true.
likes playing with us.
Okay. Kilvin heads back toward the church then as well.
Proper douche he is.
Okay, so Tux, Kilvin, you manage to reach the church, and you do see in front of it this small group of the angry mob out in front with torches and pitchforks, and you see in front of them, standing at the front of the church, you see a man. He's younger, probably mid-25s, very
Insane.
well dressed.
Mid 25s, 25 and a half.
Or yeah, mid-20s. Around 25 years of age, you guess.
Okay.
And he's in front of the church, very well dressed. Quite handsome, actually.
Oh.
And he goes, people, I understand your frustration. But we can't take it out on the town. And you hear one of them, but Vasili, Strahd visited this church. It's cursed land now. He goes, I understand that, but someone is taking refuge here, and we best not disturb them. And you see the crowd kind of mumble and grumble to each other and find Vasili, but only because it's you.
He seems like a good friend to have.
And you see they walk off.
Okay. All right.
Okay, good.
Not
see
really
Irene-
waiting for them to walk completely off. I bust through the church door.
Well, no.
You
So
don't
this is
stop to
happening.
say hi to Vasili.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is
Okay.
happening outside the church. And you see Irina comes out once the mob leaves, and you see Vasili turn around and goes, "Are you all right? I'm sorry. They must have scared you." She's like, "It's okay. Thank you."
Not the worst thing that's happened in the last 48 hours.
So Tux, Kilvin, what are you doing?
I sprint up to Irina and I say, "Thank God you're safe. We've got to go. Let's get out. This town's on fire."
Where are we going?
Oh my god! Did you see what the fuck just happened?
Kilvin, we're going We're going west, right?
We gotta meet up with everybody else at East Gate, but yes.
Why are they at the east gate? What a bunch of idiots. Okay.
Vasili, and who are you?
Who are
The
you?
people who delivered Irina here.
And who are
Who are
you?
you?
Oh, I'm sorry. My name's Vasili von Holtz.
Okay.
I'm a fairly well-respected member of the town here, but
In the distance.
Well, that doesn't
Now's
mean
not-
much anymore, does it?
Now is not a time for introductions. I think I should be able to keep this miss here safe at the church. I believe I can. My influence, I'll be able to keep the people away.
From the vast distance, you hear, "How do you spell your name?"
Does he spell his name?
The DM starts frantically looking through his notes.
That's not what I guessed.
Oh, yep. I was completely wrong.
Okay.
I had a C in there. Embarrassing.
I think I can keep her safe. Moving around the town is not something she should be doing right now.
Well, we're leaving town, so.
Right now?
Can you escort
give a better
Can
time?
you escort Irina to the west gate and wait for us there?
East gate.
Nope, we're going west after this.
Oh, all right.
That's where everyone else is.
Are you gonna meet up with us first and take you with us? or are you
Yes,
just gonna
that's
head off with
obviously the
Irina?
plan. I'm taking you idiots west.
But we're at the east gate.
We'll see. We'll meet you guys at the west gate. I've got some idiots to go wrangle up.
What's happening?
Wait. Okay, we can't metagame this. Do what you want.
Well, the thing is, like, you guys are going to the inn and then probably meeting at the east gate, but, like, afterwards, we're gonna probably either wrap around town or just go through town and head west.
Irina pipes up and goes, "I think I should stay here in town."
I really don't think that's a good idea. Why? I'm sorry, why?
Well, I think I might be able to bring a voice of reason once everything dies down. Something just tells me that I should stay here.
Is it Strahd?
Is it the DM?
Okay,
You can try to convince her to go.
The DM can't hurt you here. I mean, it can.
This is a safe place.
And you see Vasili goes, I know you just met me, but I promise I'll be able to keep her safe.
We're not leaving Irina until we see stuff die down here. Can you at least promise to meet us east for now and regroup with us?
I can escort her if you'd like.
We'd appreciate it. Wait, time out. Is this okay with you?
Yes, Vasili seems very nice.
Okay, well, if you trust him, then...
Do you know his family? Like, do you know the name?
Not really. I mean, we don't really hear about Villakian affairs much. He goes, yeah, sorry, I'm an accountant in the town. I work for a lot of the businesses around here.
Tux slams his hand on the ground. Now is not the time for that! Let's go, Kilvin!
Okay.
I think this...
Let's
I
go!
Think, Noma's
I'm scared,
correct here.
okay? I'm a little freaked out. We don't really have time for this.
Okay, so you are heading down the main road towards the east gate?
Yeah, let's go get our group.
Have Ren and Izek reached the gate yet?
Yeah, you guys have gone to the gate.
Okay, so I look at Izek and I go, is there a place here where you can be sure you're going to be safe from the random passing mob?
I believe so. I doubt anybody would come this far. It's mostly seems centered on the...
Okay. I clasp his forearm and go, great, I've got a spot to be. I'll be back in 10 minutes.
But make sure you better not get hurt.
I will. Priority number 1, brother. I'll be right back. I have to go to the inn.
I'll wait here then.
All right. I run to the inn.
Okay. Raidriar, what are you doing? You met with Kilvin and he told you, hey, we're going to the church.
Yeah.
Brent's
Yeah,
going.
I'll go to the church and follow.
So you went. Oh, so you went with? Okay.
Yeah, I guess I'd follow.
Okay. So you see Vasili here.
All right. What I've heard, does Tuck say something about going to a different place that wasn't the East Gate?
We're going to the East Gate.
Okay.
So you
I
go
wasn't
start.
going to the West Gate. I was just going to be like, why did she say that? I'm confused.
You start heading there. Okay, Ren.
Yep.
Ren, you run back and manage to push through. You see, the Blue Water Inn is kind of where all the roads in the town kind of meet, and you see a big group here, kind of rioting as well.
Okay. Can I
They
go?
do seem to be avoiding the inn though, as that is the place where they get their wine. So
Yeah. Can I slip like around the group and behind the inn? I think our rooms were behind the inn when we
Yeah.
stayed in them. Is there a back door that I can knock on?
yeah,
Yeah. I knock on the back door of the inn and go, "It's Ren," as loud as I can.
no answer.
Break it down.
Okay.
I pick the lock. I don't fucking break it.
Well, I mean, you reach for the doorknob and it opens.
Okay, I go inside.
Yeah.
What do I see?
So you see what looks to be like a stable area.
Okay, and then I.
But actually,
keep
no.
looking
If you're looking for the back, yeah. So this one, you'd come into the kitchen. You're into the kitchen right now.
Okay, and I don't see. Like, it doesn't look like anybody's been here yet.
No.
Okay, I keep going into the main room and
Okay.
see if I see anyone. And I like shout like, "Hello, anyone there?" Trying to get anybody's
You
attention.
see Danica come across the banister and go, "Up here, quick!"
I go. I go up there.
Okay. And she leads you into their basically master bedroom, and you see the family's kind of huddled there. Myrtle's there.
Okay.
And you see Myrtle, and she looks at you, Ren, and you see there's tears, and she's like, "What's happening?"
I pat her on the head and go, "It's okay." And then I look at Danica and I go, "You dumb bitch! You left your back door open."
I doubt anybody wants to come here.
Well, you're right about that. Okay, I go, what's your plan? Are you just gonna ride out this wave?
Yes, hopefully it'll die down by tomorrow, but who knows?
Okay.
Honestly, the problem isn't the riots, it's the fires afterwards. I don't know how we're gonna put out so many.
Is it wait, out of game, isn't it still raining? Wouldn't that
I mean,
kinda
it's dampening it, but I mean, like, they're pretty adamant about lighting shit up, like...
Oh, people are still lighting things on fire. Okay. Okay. I look back at Danica and I go, okay, there is a mob outside, but they seem to be intentionally avoiding the inn, probably because you have alcohol. Do you have any, like, means of protecting yourself
Yeah,
here?
Don't worry, we'll be fine.
Are you sure?
Make a perception check.
All right.
Okay, you did notice as you kind of came in here, the ravens that were outside seem to be now quickly, they're like moving around the place, kind of in a swarm, and you notice anyone who gets too close to the building, they ignored you, but anyone who gets too close to the building, they seem to be diving on and pecking at.
Okay, I noticed that.
Yeah.
Okay. And that makes me think that it's more safe than I originally thought.
That's just what you saw. It's up
Okay.
to you.
I look at Myrtle and I go, I say, me and the other guys, we're gonna have to leave town for a little bit. I have a she's 5, she's not gonna understand. I go, we have to leave for a little bit, but I promise we'll be back. Can you wait here with so-and-so until we come back in a little while?
She nods her head yes, and she says, but you better not die.
I will try my best, I say as my heart pours out of my ears. I also I kind of look back at Danica and I go, like, no longer trying to be threatening, but like, please don't, like, please keep her safe.
Don't worry, we will.
All right. And I go over and shake the dude's hand again because it felt good the first time.
Yep.
And then
Good luck.
yeah, good luck to you too. And then I head back downstairs, but as I'm like exiting the room, I look back at Danica and I go, one of these days I'm going to ask you about those ravens. And then I walk out of the room.
Okay.
And I try, let's see, I inspect downstairs. How many entrances and exits are there on the ground floor, like to the main house?
There's the one in the kitchen. Looking around, you see there's one behind where the wine casks are.
Okay.
And then there's like the main entrance.
Okay. I would like to, as quickly as I can, just kind of stack tables in front of the entrances that I can see as quickly as I can, except for the one that I came in.
Okay.
And then, and then as I exit, I look around for anything, like, are there any boxes or hay bales or anything outside the kitchen entrance? Or am I nearby the stables? Anything that I could put in front of the door after trying to, like...
Nothing of significance.
Okay.
You do see there's, like, some carts and some crates nearby.
Okay, that's what I was looking for. So I'd like to just, stack those up as haphazardly as I can to try and kind of deter people from going inside.
Okay.
And then it's off back to the east gate, where I know that Kilvin's going to meet me and where I know that Izek is.
Okay. Okay, Raidriar, Kilvin, and Tux. On the way there, Vasili goes, where are we going again?
To the moon.
To the moon.
Good question. Where are we going again?
For some reason, my party chose to rendezvous at the East Gate, so...
We could go to my house instead. It's kind of off the beaten path north of here. I think we could wait out the riots in there, if we'd like.
Okay, well, let's meet up with our group then. And I guess since Irena's with you, I guess I am too.
Okay.
Wait, so you're going to the gate first?
Yeah,
or...
we're
like
meeting you
it'd
at the
be
gate with Izek and everyone.
I feel like it'd be much better if I took Irina to my house now, and you guys got your party and brought them back.
Which direction is your house again?
North, and he kind of like gives you a rough description of how to get there.
Sure, yeah. We'll meet you there.
Can I metagame something really quickly? Give her your whistle, Tux.
I feel compelled to give you this whistle.
Okay, I'll give you this one.
Good work.
I toss Irena the whistle, yeah.
She nods, and you see Vasili says, come, and she turns around.
We got your back if you're in danger.
Strahd, don't kill us. Okay, Ren's still running towards the gate.
All right, we're
Okay.
off to the gate too.
So I'll say you all managed to, without issue, rendezvous at the east gate with Izek there.
All right. Ren probably asks Izek, Ren asks the group, all right, guys, are we planning on waiting out this craziness in the city or I don't know about Vasili, but
Yep, we know a place. Let's go.
Yeah, I say, are we planning on waiting here, or are we planning on leaving the city and going somewhere else while this dies down?
I'm staying with Irena, and Irena's this way.
Where
Yeah.
did she say she's leaving, or did she say she's staying?
She's staying. Let's go. We don't have time, Ren.
We need to establish Watcher as the leader of this place, otherwise, who knows what we'll find when we come back.
And
True.
That's a
at
good
that, I
point.
turn to Izek and I go, are you comfortable with the Watcher woman being leader of the village?
Like I said, as long as you're safe, it doesn't matter to me.
Well, you can either come with us or you can help with that.
I can gather some of the guards together and try to find Lady Watcher and try to put something together.
I think that's a good idea, but probably not tonight, or like probably not today. I would probably let things run their course a little bit and let people realize that they're burning their own town.
Very well. Should I just come with you then?
That probably sounds best. I look at the group for approval.
Yep, sure.
Okay.
Fine with me.
Everything's
All right.
on. The city's on fire. I'm ready to go.
Well, we're headed back into it for Irina now. Did you ask that dude where his house is?
Yep,
now
it's
that I know
north.
about
It's north down the beaten path.
Yeah, make a
Okay.
as Chuck's make an investigation check as you try to find it.
Well,
I
I
give
know
guidance, point them out on the map, approximately where it should be.
I pull out my map and I say, Raidriar, give me your guidance.
Well, you have a map of Barovia, not of the town.
Well, I help him figure
I
out
look
what
at
they
it
want.
really closely.
Guidance.
D4,
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't have guidance.
me.
Yeah, that's Kilvin.
Okay. Yeah, you managed to find it.
All right.
And then you see it's a fairly nice house. It's about, I mean, the Baron's house is pretty big. It's about halfway this, it's like a little bit bigger than the Watchters, but not as big as the Baron's.
Interesting.
Are there any people around?
No, this area of the town seems empty. It seems most of the commotion's happening south of the town square.
Okay. Somebody knock.
Oh, it knocks.
Who is it?
It's us.
It's your boys.
And you see the door creeps open. You see Vasili standing there, and he's like shaking, and he's holding a crossbow,
Excellent.
looking like he's never held one of these things before.
That's excellent.
I deflect the crossbow and walk inside.
Okay.
I shove the crossbow up in the air.
I mean, he's not shooting it at you. He's just holding it.
I know.
Yeah, but I mean, his
But I'm-
fingers
I
on
don't
the
want it
trigger
pointing
and
at
he's shaking.
Exactly. I don't want that at my face.
Yeah, it's probably a bad thing.
Did you forget us so soon?
Irina's in the parlor.
All right.
It's good to hear. Well, I'm.
You all come down and you all take a seat, and Jesus Christ, that's where the session's gonna end.
And I take a drink.
Well deserved.
I help myself to some of the wine.
To think I thought the session was going to be us just doing a little bit of housekeeping on the stuff on our to-do list before we headed off.
That's
to our new
honestly
store.
what I expected going into this.
Instead it was, oh my god, it's all gone to shit.
You keep, I don't understand. It's just like the definition of insanity. You're like, curse of Strahd, right? Get some downtime, we'll be good.
Yeah, right.
Bullshit happens.
Every hour of the day, there is some bullshit happening in this
We've been
game.
here a week.
No, we haven't even been here 3 whole days yet.
I mean, like this town, it's like 2 to 3 days. Yeah, but like the whole area.
We've been in this
Oh,
area
yeah.
for a week.
Yeah. We've
We've
made it
almost
pretty far.
died. Well, most of us almost died.
Yeah. So if we want, we can play out this conversation
I don't mind.
with Vasili.
Right.
Sure.
Yeah. Let's just see what his take on this whole thing is.
Cool.
This is something, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Agreed. How insightful.
How long have you been in this town?
Not too long.
And you're a well-respected member here?
Well enough.
Interrogate him more.
It's interrogation time, baby.
I run the books for a lot of the townsfolk, and I try to give back to charity when I can and help around.
Can I tell if he's genuine about that?
Make an insight check. He looks like a very charitable person.
Alrighty.
Has Irina come out yet?
She's in the parlor with you guys.
Oh, okay. Does the name Holtz mean anything to you? Von Holtz?
I've not heard of the name before.
I thought.
And he says, I try to stay out of political matters, but
Oh, okay.
I feel like I will have to say something, and this all dies down.
Yeah, it looks like you're gonna have to rebuild most of your town.
Yeah, how well do you guys know the Watchers?
What?
They seem fairly respectable.
Because
They
I
have
think that we're
flower.
going to have to rebuild the town with them in mind.
Feel like she's very kind of more the self-serving type, but I feel from what the conversations I have had with her, she wishes the best for the town.
Do you
least
think it'd be
she's
easy for her to establish dominance here?
I mean,
Do you think that? I mean, I know
Honestly-
you don't involve yourself with politics very often, but
it's probably whoever has control of the guards. Once this dies down, people will be looking for protection.
slowly turning my head to Isaac.
We all look over at Isaac.
He says, "I'll support whoever Ren says to support."
Excellent.
Interesting.
I put my arm around this boy's shoulder.
Vasili looks over. Irina is technically of a noble family.
Is this
I feel
true?
like her putting herself into such a high position just puts her into danger.
Irina,
Yeah.
time out, guys. Irina, what do you want to do?
Well, I appreciate someone finally asking. I don't want to run the town, if that's what you're asking, but I do believe that I could stay here and try to make it better.
Well, that's a good start, considering that better just means not on fire.
She kind of chuckles a little bit. She's like, sorry, I guess it's really funny.
All right. Well,
do you
I
think
look.
that? Do you honestly think that you'd be safe here, though? Because we don't plan on sticking around this city very often. If Strahd comes back,
Vasili pipes up. Most of the people here lead normal lives. I think the Baron trying to condemn that guard that was laughing at him was straw that broke the camel's back. I'm sure once everything dies down, the people will be satisfied. The Baron's gone.
okay. Well, Isaac, look at me and look at me good. This girl, safety is our top priority. If she dies,
Isaac-
Rin might die.
Isaac looks over at you, Ren.
I go. If she gets hurt, Strahd may or may not pay us another visit. We're not positive.
Understood. Don't worry, I'll keep her safe.
Sounds good. So I ask.
Vasili goes, what do you all plan on doing?
I pipe up and go. Well, I've got a pesky little curse that we need to take care of.
Oh,
We're also
could've-
still not 100% sure how to deal with Strahd. Oh, I'm sorry. Go on.
I know some people that might be able to look into that.
Here in the town?
Not in the town. I have an estate out that I could go gather people from. It would take some time, but are you exploring any other solutions to this problem now, or are you at a dead end?
So we've heard of a miracle worker in Kresk, and we've tried all of the conventional spells at our disposal, and it hasn't worked. And so yes, we're at a dead end until we have traveled all the way to Kresk, which is quite a ways away. But it seems like you would be more useful here, helping the town stop burning. Could we take a letter from you and visit your estate?
How about this? In case what I have doesn't work, I'll send a letter to my estate to request these services that I don't know if they'll help, but hopefully you guys can get the problem fixed with... I have heard about this man, the abbot. Hopefully he'll be able to help you. If he can't, come back to town, and by then I'll have the necessary resources to help you out if you have not been helped already.
Nice. That sounds great. I ask, why would you do that for me?
Well, in a valley like this, we kind of have to look out for each other, don't we?
Yeah, I nod. I nod.
I'm assuming Raidriar and Kilvin, you guys don't have any concern about the political matters here, do you?
Not in particular.
These ones no.
Although, you might want to stay at least another day. I think you all could help instate the Watcher, probably. You all seem fairly strong.
I look at Isaac and I say, I think that sounds like a good idea.
Okay. Anything else you guys want to ask, or...
Is your family interested in buying a windmill?
Excellent.
say?
We seem to have acquired some
I do
property.
have some liquid assets that I'm looking to tie up in property right now.
Well, that's
Well,
perfect
boy,
because
we have an investment for you.
we recently cleared
We got
out.
a bridge in Florida for you to buy.
Do you know where it's located at?
I point at it on the map.
Yes, I thought some women owned that windmill.
Oh, we killed them. Don't worry.
Don't say that out loud.
Also, they weren't women; they were hags.
Yeah, there we go. That's the part to leave with.
Persuasion check.
Didn't we just tell them about the curse that's on us right now?
You just said you had a curse.
Oh yeah, they're the ones who put it on us. We're pretty sure.
Still make a persuasion check.
There we go.
Okay, yeah. He says, "Oh, that's terrible."
I know, right?
But they're gone now, and now there's just a
now.
perfectly good
One
windmill.
of them is. Two of them are still out there, but they're probably going to get revenge on us.
I'll send an appraiser out to check it out, and
How long do you think that'll take?
I'm sure by the time you guys get back from Kreska, I'll have a quote for you.
Okay.
Fine.
I do I have the deed in my pocket or does
I
Tux?
still have it.
I pick Tux's pocket.
I cast Firebolt.
No, you don't. Can I? I would like to produce the deed to wave it around
Ask
a little bit.
Tux for the deed.
No, I want to take it from him without him knowing.
Make a sleight of hand check. Tux, make a perception check. Yeah, Tux, you don't know this shit.
Okay. I produce the document seemingly from my own pocket, we'll say, and I go, sir, I don't mean to be rude, but we do have quite the long journey ahead of us, and that windmill is most guaranteedly empty. What guarantees do I have that you're still going to want to buy it so that I don't offer it up to some random ass traveler that I find who can pay me in cash?
He kind of chuckles a little bit. Trust me, anyone west of this town will nowhere near offer as much as I will.
Well, isn't
All
that
right,
convenient? How do we know?
Except maybe the Fiditovs, but no one's heard from them for who knows how long. So.
All right, I guess you convinced me. I look at Tux and kind of wave the deed around a little bit and wink.
I snatched out of his hand.
I don't let you because I see you with my eyeballs.
Oh, on your journeys, this may seem way out there, but I've heard rumors of a legendary monster slayer in town.
Rickton?
Yes, I believe that's the name.
I would very much like to hear more about this.
Well,
That's
I'm
fine.
looking to have a conversation with him. If you happen to find him on your journey, you wouldn't mind, when you return, maybe pointing me to him or sending him my way?
Nice. Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
currently in. I don't have his. I swear I had his name written down. And where he was. But he was in. Back in Barovia, wasn't he?
Yeah,
We heard about him in there.
in somewhere in the valley, and that's basically. I mean, you get the sense that that's why he's inquiring. Like, if you happen to find him,
Okay.
you wouldn't. I'd be willing to pay.
All right. Sounds good to me.
Oh yeah, we never found Bluto either. Going back to my notes.
Blue toe.
Town drunkard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we didn't
Oops.
find him. I was thinking about him too, and that was something I was going to ask about today, but, things happen.
Got a little
Are
silent
you
track.
saying anything?
Yeah. Have you heard of Bluto?
In some of the circles I'm in, there have been rumors of a very strange fellow up by the lake north of here.
Perfect, that's where we're headed.
Anyways, he
Have you
will-
ever heard of any amber doors?
so it is about 4:00. He goes, I can't say I have, but I'll.
Have you heard of the tarot card Bishop 8? Have you heard about Mist's King?
Excuse me.
Have you heard about Vistana?
Oh, the Vistani, yes.
Vistana. Oh, Vistana, yeah.
They're in.
No, I don't know. Screw that. Have you heard of Get a Map from Villaki?
What?
Okay, I'm done.
It is 4:00 about by now. So if you guys want to do something tonight, you technically could.
I'm starving. If that's a thing that I can do.
Oh, do you let Vasili know?
Yeah. I say, do you have any food that you might
Yes,
share? Or
yes,
do we
no
need to go
problem.
find some?
And you see he goes, claps his hands, and you see servants come out with very nice, meats and vegetables and fruits come out and set platters in front of you all.
Nice. I eat them.
Okay. Well,
I did cast a firebolt at Ren, by the way. I'm trying to
Oh,
char
actually,
In a house.
I'm trying to char his pants.
Just randomly.
When he was
Tucks his butt hurt about me taking the D.
when he was dancing
That's
around with the
really
jade in his hand, I threw a firebolt at his leg.
Okay.
If you light this house on fire, I swear.
Yeah.
to God,
So
I hit it.
Ren's
I
pants
clearly
are
hit it.
literally on fire right now, like on fire. And this house is made of wood.
I grabbed. Fuck.
Oh, I have this prepared. I don't think I do.
Vasili steps back and goes, "What are you doing?"
I
yeah.
started putting out his pants.
Make a. What are you doing?
Here, I got this. I'll do this. This is stupid. God damn it! It was such a waste of a fucking spell.
Holy fuck.
Oh my god! That's a fucking spell!
You just make water.
30 gallons of water.
All of a sudden, Ren, you stand there, all of a sudden, a bunch of water, and Vasili says, "What are you doing in my house?"
I stick my hand out and say, "Deed, please."
It's soaked now. It probably fell apart.
It's pretty damaged now.
I hand it to Kelvin and I say, "Please use mending."
Got it. And I cast mending.
Okay.
I dry it out.
Oh my God.
And I pocket the deed and I give the stink eye to
I
Ren.
understand you adventuring types are a little eccentric. Like, can I please ask you to do that outside?
Ren apologizes profusely because this dude just tried to feed him, and was like, "We'll pay for the damages in this room." And I look
Oh,
specific.
don't worry. That's no bother.
Oh, okay. I look at Tux and I go, "All right, then you're gonna pay me for the damages in this room, and also I need pants."
I start casting mending on his pants, patching him back up.
I cast minor illusion to give Ren pants. The illusion of pants.
Well, if you all don't want to do anything else tonight, you're free to take a room. And
I look
Oh,
over
do you
at
have any,
Isaac and I go,
I'm sorry. I am in the business of purchasing some jewels. You wouldn't happen to have a small 50 gold diamond on you, would you?
probably could find one.
If you can manage to pick one up, I'd be happy to strike a deal with you on that.
There. And he kind of claps his hand again, and a servant comes by, and he says,
For the heroes of Villaki.
And the guy who just ruined his floor.
"Yeah, honestly."
"Yes." And the servant comes back and has a diamond. So I have the diamond.
I'm amazed that Isaac didn't just obliterate you for that.
Oh yeah, Isaac does look really pissed. He got the sense that this is kind of like joking between the group for now, but if it happens again, anyways.
I'll keep that in mind.
So, who is this guy? Is he like a different priest or something?
No,
He's an accountant.
He's an accountant?
Yeah, he's an accountant.
Accountant.
You said, I'm sorry, you said 30 gold for the diamond, right?
50.
45, here you go. Thank you so much.
Vasili looks at his floor. 50.
I pork over the extra 5 gold.
Okay.
You would happen to have, 150 gold worth of steel for laying around, would you? Or iron?
Unfortunately, no. I'm sorry.
In that case, I need to go take a trip to the blacksmith.
Sizing this guy up through all this, does he seem legit? Because accountants, come on.
Make an insight check.
Raidriar this whole time just been like, I'll fucking buy it.
Fucking buy it.
Yeah,
11.
he seems genuine
Okay.
about being an accountant. and seems genuine about wanting to help the town.
Who are you accounting for?
You have noticed he seems to have taken an interest in Irina, though.
Oh
Mhm.
boy.
What's
He
your
is.
interest in
he is-
Irina?
You're gonna say this while she's here?
How do you two know each other?
Oh, I mean, well, I was passing by the church when everything went down, and I tend to try to avoid the festivals if I can.
Has Irina taken an interest in him?
Make an insight check.
Also, we did tell the guy point blank that like if Irina gets
Natural 20. Tux, you have noticed that throughout all these conversations, Irina has been taking quick glances at Vasili.
Okay.
Ooh.
So we did tell Vasili though that like if she gets hurt, Strahd is coming. So he knows that, right?
Yeah,
That like Strahd has a vested interest in this girl.
because I'm not afraid of him.
Oh, ballsy.
Raidriar,
Okay,
I
this
point
guy's
to Raidriar.
fucking
Tell him
insane.
that he should be afraid.
At some point, I don't want to extend the session too long, but I want to catch Irina alone.
Okay, so, I mean, are you guys going anywhere?
I'm gonna swing by the blacksmith, if possible.
I'm probably gonna
Step
look around town
outside
a little
and you
bit.
still see fires raging, Kilvin, towards that
That's
way.
fine. That's fine.
Okay,
I'm following Kilvin.
okay. So while
Why?
I do that,
I just want to take a look
Raidriar?
around town.
by the way, I'm
Okay,
good to
fair
keep
enough.
going. So whenever I'm really into this right now, so we'll go until people don't want to go.
What time is it?
9.
Fuck.
Okay. I'm after Raidriar wraps up. I'm down to end the session.
I thought it was Kilvin going to the blacksmith.
He is. We're heading there,
Yeah.
but we can do that outside of game.
So, Raidriar, Irina goes to basically her room. Vasili kind of goes off to take care of his business. What do you?
I want to go to Irina's room.
Okay.
Nice. May I enter?
Yes.
Okay, I go in. Have you met this guy before?
No, I haven't actually. But he came and saved me at the church.
Did he know you were in there before he started talking to the crowd?
I'm not sure. I just heard a bunch of angry people, and all of a sudden I heard a voice step out and start trying to prevent them from burning the church down.
So he didn't. How would he have known that you were in here?
I don't know. It sounded like his argument was more about just protecting the town.
Shit, I didn't hear this, did I?
No.
Fuck.
If it sounded suspicious, I definitely mentioned it in passing to Raidriar.
Okay, stepping out of the game for a moment. He said there is someone sheltering in the church, but
True.
he didn't see Irina before this happened, and Irina's never met him.
Well, she might have he might have been walking by, seen the crowd approaching, and Irina had like her head poking out the door, and he saw her, and he was like, "Hey, get back inside. I'll deal with this." It's not like
It's a likely story, but we don't know that that's happened.
right. We don't know for
I
sure.
was gonna say, did he ever see you, or did you ever make yourself known before he started talking to the
I
crowd?
heard someone banging on the doors of the church, and I said, "Hello, who is it?" And then I heard, all the commotion.
Okay.
So someone taking refuge. So yeah, non-committal. That's believable.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've been fucked before, Vasili. Okay. I'm still sus.
This guy seems too good to be true, but it is what it is.
Maybe he's an accountant for Curse of Strahd.
Hey, we got one in at the end.
Strahd's books. How do you think he affords the castle?
Yeah.
This guy's behind all of it.
He's the money launderer.
Yeah, he's the guy behind all of it.
Holy shit, and we're leaving Irina with him? We're all dead.
The real Strahd.
Rules.
The real Strahd was the capitalist we met along the way.
The real Strahd was the friends we made along the way.
Real Strahd. Well, Ren doesn't want to go anywhere, but him and Isaac have a fun night catching up.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'll say you fill him in all the details, and you kind of are amazed at what he knows about your life. You're like saying a sentence, and he like finishes it as you're saying it, like multiple times as you guys are talking.
Oh, fuck.
Almost like you read my backstory.
What?
What you say, Nico?
This guy's creepy.
Yeah, he's
He's
very
been watching
creepy.
over Rin forever.
Yeah, he's been getting dreams about me, dude.
Vasili, and I was just like, ugh. Never mind.
So the real thing,
I guess it's true though what they say, Ren, about Barovia.
People that come here can never leave.
Yeah.
Well, eventually, the crew and I are dead set on testing that theory, but not yet.
the real question is, how did Rin get out?
That's a good
Because
question.
Rin grew up outside of Barovia.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true.
What did
And
it do?
something happened. Presumably, since I was a baby, if I made it out of Barovia, that means so did my mother. So I while Isaac and I are catching up, I ask him like about our parents. Like, do you know who they were, what they did, anything about our mother that would have allowed her to leave the valley?
I was super young at the time. But I watched our dad get torn apart by the wolves.
That makes me not like wolves. Even more so than I already didn't like wolves. It says Ren internally.
I lost our mom, and she was just a housewife at the time. So
Interesting. Well, we'll figure it out together, bro.
On the next
he kind
episode.
of chuckles and
of
he gives you
Dragon
another
Ball
hug.
Z.
He's a hugger. Isaac's definitely a hugger.
Hey, that's okay. That's all right. I hug him back. I've never had, or the only family I've ever had died, so this is nice.
Wow, what a session. Oh wait, Kilvin.
Yeah.
So what are you doing once you get to the blacksmith? You see you have noticed, and because you kind of waited a little bit, at this point you see, it seems there's a few stragglers still kind of causing problems, but it seems most people now are actively trying to stop the fires.
That's good.
It seems the frenzy that had taken the town earlier seems to have started to die off.
in that case, while at the blacksmith, I'm going to look for just ingots.
The blacksmith is here.
Oh, okay. Then I ask him, hey, buddy, do you got any metal for sale?
Well, yeah.
Well,
Okay.
yeah.
Do you have 150 worth of steel?
Steel.
Or iron, I guess? I don't know what I need for mail
Steel.
armor.
Well, I don't really have the necessary equipment to make steel, but I do have iron.
I'll take it.
Okay. How much do you want to buy?
150, please.
Yep. Sells you 150 worth of iron.
As I'm strolling through the town, using minor illusion and different pockets of groups of people, I'm casting in different inflections, different voices, things like, can you believe that the Baron was trying to originally burn the saviors of Villaki?
Okay.
I can't believe the Baron have been trying to attack the saviors of Villaki. He deserved what he got.
Okay, make a persuasion check.
I want to spend like maybe half an hour doing this.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'll give you guidance on the ones I hear you doing.
Okay. You do this, and you feel like you got your point across.
Damn, okay.
Now, if they received it or not, who knows? But
You can also probably upsell Lady Watcher.
Yeah, I'll sprinkle in a few good things about the watch.
Okay.
Through the guidance
I'll
of
say,
my boy. Oh, wait, I need to roll for guidance. Hold on.
Raidriar, are you doing anything else? Seems like Ren's spending the whole
Yeah,
night with
never mind.
Isaac, so that's
Would it be
taken care of.
too metagamey to say that I talked to Tux about the things like about how Vasili was in front of the church and everything, just to get to the point where Raidriar knows the information that I know outside of the game about the interaction.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was kind of suspicious too, so I would have said something as we were walking back.
Okay. Currently, Raidriar's assumption is that maybe this guy's working for Strahd, and he's one of the reasons that we get scryed upon, or quote unquote scryed upon, is because he's one of these sorts of people, kind of like the Vistani, is relaying information.
Oh, he could be a spy.
Getting scroted.
If you turn his name backwards, it starts with a Z, And Strahd's last name starts with a Z. It's confirmed.
But yeah, I believe it.
Illuminati.
Yeah.
Okay. So with the remaining hours, I'm gonna just turn those 75 each of those things into 2 more pieces of armor for the rest of the night.
Ooh, I know. I have a question. Ren asks Isaac if he knows of any caves near here.
Caves?
Caves.
Caves? I don't believe so. The none that I know of.
No caves?
There's been rumors of a cave north. The guards have sometimes picked up some stragglers coming into the town.
All right. Good to know.
And apparently, there's rumors that a den of werewolves live somewhere in a cave.
Okay.
Northwest. They've been attacking people on the road from here to Kresk.
Perfect. Right on the way.
Alrighty.
I definitely have heard that travel at night is dangerous, especially.
Good to know. And then, do you ever see any like bats anywhere?
In the town?
Like, do they like hide in the top of the church, or are there any places like in the surrounding mountains where you can commonly find bats?
No one explores the mountains much, so I can't really talk about that. I mean, I spend most of my life in the town.
Right.
Understandable. I don't recall seeing any bats. No.
All right. Damn. All right. I'll keep looking.
Why do you want a bat?
I don't want a bat. I want bat poop because you can make explosives with it.
Oh.
Can you also
But-
buy
You
explosive?
don't need material components for fire.
No, I asked if you can buy explosives, and Snow said they didn't have any explosives here, so I need to make my own.
Okay.
Nathan, you watched Dr. Stone. You know what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
You're gonna roll
I
the
do.
bat like a thing of toothpaste. Squeeze it out.
That's not how you do that, but okay.
If you're,
You're
a real
gonna
man.
brush your teeth with what?
Okay. Anything else people want to do before you all head in for the night?
Nope.
I got my
Nope.
diamond and I've started the acquisition of windmill payments. So I think I've done everything I need to do today. Oh, and I talked to Irina about politics. So yep.
Raidriar, you did find out about this information. Is there anything else you want to do?
As we approach, I'm thinking, Raidriar, you want to take a look around? Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Maybe next session.